and welcome to It's Not Okay TV's first ever What's Your Opinion? The show where common sense walks into a bar, gets slapped by bad decisions. Somehow, we all have to vote on it tonight, and we got to give our opinions. Tonight, we're not solving world peace. We're solving stuff that actually ruins people's day. Bad breath, awkward honesty, dating drama, family nonsense, relationship rules, the weird social situations where nobody knows whether to say something, walk away, or just plain old fake their own goddamn deaths. Milo and I are going to throw out some real life dilemmas to you guys tonight. Give both sides, and then we want your opinions in the chat. So don't hide from us. Don't sit on the fences. Don't sit in the shadows. Pick a side and explain yourself, because we need to know. What say you, my brother?
Hello. That's all.
But man, we had a thing planned for these people today, but we had a little glitch, man. Don't know what. I couldn't get it working, so the people is going to have to wait a little longer.
Yeah. It's gonna be later. It's gonna be next week, probably.
How long have we been doing this podcast for now?
8 months.
8 months. So when I hear an echo in my ear, you would think I would know why I hear an echo in my ear, right?
Yeah.
It took me about 3 or 4 minutes to figure it out. Good thing I have the volume low, because it was my YouTube coming through on my speakers. And listening to me talk, I'm like, man, I know there's not two of me, maybe in a parallel universe, but not here. So, man, what you got to say? Anything good today before we get going?
Yes, everything is good, my brother. Everything. I woke up early today, had a good coffee, had a good day, a lot of work, a lot of doing stuff. But at the end of the day, we're here to share some laughs and some opinions.
Some opinions, some laughs. Man, bro, I started drinking these smoothies, bro. Orange.
With watermelon.
This one has watermelon, orange, lemons, peaches, what else in it? Cinnamon, banana, and a little bit of ginger root and some turmeric. Bah, bah. It's delicious. And yesterday I had celery, beets, spinach. Celery, beets, spinach. I don't know, apple. I mixed some apple in with it, and man, it wasn't so good, bro. But they're really good for you, man. Why don't you say hello to the people over in the chat, and we go ahead and start with tonight's stuff.
And how you doing? Let's see. We have Sunny in the building. We have Sina in the building.
Sina's here already. My goodness, happy Thursday, Sina.
Happy Thursday. She says that she just stopped by to say hi because she cannot stay. She has to take her mom to the doctor's appointment. And she will post on YouTube and Facebook our live stream. Take care, everybody.
Thank you very much, Sina. I do appreciate it. Take care of your mom.
Yep.
Hope everything's okay for her.
We've got Icebringer in the building. We have Chaz in the building. Kashmira and 3-Bike Triker. Hey, Triker, long time no see.
How you doing? Yeah. I haven't seen Triker in a little while, have we? Man, it's like this. So we're talking about those annoying opinions, and we want to hear what everybody's opinion is, right?
Yeah.
So one of the things we're going to talk about, like, how about sex before marriage or before 18 years of age? This kind of thing. Is sex before marriage or before adulthood a personal choice, a moral issue, or something like society playing with a fire? You know, like, for instance, the good side of it, people say it is natural, you know, and personal and a part of growing up when you're fooling around before 18. As long as people are educated and they're safe and honest about it, they believe shame makes things worse.
Yeah.
You know, that's the good side of it, I think.
At the same time, a lot of people believe that it can create emotional damage. Regret, pregnancy scares, family conflicts, you know, and a lot of pressure before they're really ready to do something, you know.
Man, before the consequences and stuff. Yeah, I would say so. So, you know, the opinion we're asking you over in the chat today, you know, are people being realistic about sex, or are we pretending teenagers are mature enough to handle adult consequences, things of these natures? I mean, this is what we'd like to know. What's your opinion on the situation? My opinion is Sex before 18 is a given. It's almost a given nowadays. It's very few people are holding out to after 18. That's peer pressure in school. That's just curiosity. That's just nature. Okay. So I think as a parent, a lot of parents don't want to talk to their kids about sex, but I think I feel as a parent that you should talk to them. And I would say probably start around the age of 12 or 13, educate them a little bit about it so that they don't go into that blind. You don't want to go into anything blind in this world. That's my opinion on it, and I definitely think sex before marriage is something it's necessary. I don't believe in religion. It's a sin. No, I don't believe that. I think that's foolish because you need to check out the merchandise before you actually purchase it for life. I mean, imagine. So, I mean, yeah. Icebreaker says that sex before marriage is a try before you buy kind of situation. Absolutely agree with him, man. Absolutely agree with him. Unless you happen to have two virgins together and they both absolutely have nothing, never had sex before, then maybe this is something they can grow together with. But otherwise, no, you have to be compatible. That's my opinion. What do you think?
Yeah, but when it comes to marriage, I think you must try before you buy, right? Gotta know what you're getting yourself into for the rest of your life, right? Who knows? But
you never know. You never know.
Yeah, and under 18, like you said, it's better if they know what's gonna happen. It's better if they get educated a little bit from the parents before they start doing anything, because it's gonna happen. I mean, I think 80 or 70% of the people are gonna start their sex life before 18. So,
well, what do you think is an acceptable age? Like if you had a daughter,
yeah.
What would you think? You're never ready as a father, right, to accept that. But
it's never an acceptable age.
No, but what would you say? See, I think 16 is where I kind of say, okay, I understand it. At 16, below 16, I know the possibilities are real, but I don't understand it and I don't go with it. I don't like it. I'm going to fight against it. But from 16, I'm going to be like, man, just be careful, do what you need to do. I think that's how I would be. I don't have a daughter. I have two boys, so
you have to be realistic, right? So it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
If they want it to happen, it's gonna happen. So might as well teach them something before.
Well, Ches says sex before marriage should be a personal decision, not influenced by religion, because it breeds ignorance and shame. Personally, I prefer to move in with a woman before marriage. Sex is important. I absolutely agree with him 100%. Did I see Ghost Stomper jump in here? How you doing, Ghost Stomper? I didn't say hello. In fact, I didn't say hello to anybody, but the list is too long. So I say hello, family. Glad to have you. My brother said hello for me, but I was too busy trying to clear my head out a little bit, Sex before 18 depends on maturity of both involved, I think.
Yeah.
And let me see. Ghost Stomper says sex before marriage was the 60s version of OnlyFans. Yeah, something like that. It really was. Yeah. Back in the 50s and 60s, that was very taboo. Even in Greece, you kind of saw it, that movie Grease. So should parents talk openly about sex, or does that encourage it, do you think?
Yeah, it's definitely, they should talk. It's not really encouraging. It's more educational. I mean, they should know what's going to happen and how everything works before they jump into something.
Do you think the real problem is actually sex itself, or do you think it's about the lack of responsibility of it? I mean, what do you think it is that people sweat?
Responsibility. It's the lack of responsibility. Sex itself is not a problem, as long as you're responsible, right? Nothing bad could happen. It's only it's only sex, right?
Well, I don't know, man. Sex has when you say only sex has some lifelong consequences to it.
No, if it's responsible.
Yeah, but that's the question. Our kids of 17, 18, 16, 15, are they responsible enough for it? That's kind of the whole point, right?
That's where the parents should teach them to be responsible. Since they're not teaching it in school, it's on you guys to teach them, right?
Well, Ches says, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm just saying, If it's not in school, it should be learned at home.
It should be, and I agree. And Ches says, my parents were very open with us about sex education from a young age. Never had kids out of the wedlock, never had kids as a teen, never contracted a disease that I know of, or that you should speak of. That you should speak of. So, I mean, I always said something. It always comes out wrong and it always comes out weird, but I say it because I get people's reactions this way. I am not the best lover in the world. I know that, right? But I also know I do have some talents that are extremely good because I've heard it time and time and time again throughout my entire life. So when I hear that, wow, how did you get like this? Or how was this? Or where'd you learn that? When you hear that, I always say, my mother taught me. My mother taught me. And they're like, your mother? Yeah, yeah, your mother. But not physically. But because of how, like Ches said, they were very open with me. My mother and father were the kind of people who would be like, look, man, if you're going to do this, make sure you spend the time to do that. Make sure you care about that feeling, or make sure you make sure about that feeling, or that you pay attention to that area, because they were very this kind of thing with me. They were very, very open with me, this kind of situation. So that's how that comes across. One or two more. Openly, yes, we should speak about it. Overdoing the openness is a problem. It's such a dumb idea that talking about kids encourages teens to have sex. I'm pretty sure they don't need encouragement. Yeah, I fall in Chez's lane on this one. I think they don't really need the encouragement. So how about this one, my brother? We all suffered through this one. Bad breath or body odor, if someone smells terrible, or they're talking to you and they just reek like, now sometimes you just ate garlic, a garlic dinner, but you know what? That doesn't matter. I don't want to smell your garlic breath on me. Do you tell them, or do you suffer in silence like a polite hostage kind of sort of thing? The pro side is telling them is helpful, right? Maybe they don't know. A real friend would save you from walking around smelling like a dumpster or a haunted gym bag or some shit like that. A real friend would tell you, I would think. No?
Yeah. But at the same time, you have to take in consideration that you might embarrass them, and quite badly, by saying that, or even some people may have some health issues. That's why they stink, or maybe they have money problems or personal struggles. So it's a fine line. It's a fine line between two friends, like between you and me. You can tell me, man, did you eat garlic? And I would say, yes, I did. Yes, I did. you know what I mean? It's not gonna be a problem. It's not gonna be embarrassing. But to stand in a line and somebody behind you to smell like garlic, and you turn around and say, "Hey, brush your teeth, you smell like garlic." That's a little bit embarrassing, in my opinion, for them.
What do you guys think over in the chat? Do you think if your breath could peel wallpaper, would you want someone to tell you? Or would you rather just keep terrorizing the rooms, have them just terrorize everybody they're around and not say anything? What would you say? I mean, and does it make a difference if it's a family member or if it's a friend? How about a stranger? Does it make any difference when or how you should tell them? As my brother said, you can cause embarrassing moments in them. Yeah. On the other hand, wouldn't you rather be embarrassed for the moment instead of all day long offending?
As long as you don't publicly shame him, as long as you speak to him personally, not so that everybody around can hear, I don't think it's that bad. He might get a little bit embarrassed, because it comes from a stranger, and that stranger says, "Man, you stink. Go wash or do something." But at the same time, it might be good. Maybe he didn't notice. Maybe he has his nose clogged.
What do you think is the least humiliating way to tell someone they stink? Hey, I think you might have you skipped the toothpaste today, right? You went right to the coffee and you got busy and you walked out of the house, right? Maybe not in that line, but that's kind of how I think I would tell somebody. I think I'd tell them somewhere in like an anecdote kind of jokey thing like that. I think that's how I would do it.
How about if you say, "Man, I'm getting bored. Let's go brush our teeth." You do it together.
Yeah, you could do that, right? I'll stand with you. The way that I've done it in the past is offer a breath mint or a gum or something. But that's just as insulting. How many times have you said to somebody, "Hey, do you want a piece of gum?" And they say, "Why? Does my breath stink?" Has that ever happened? I've done that a lot. Yeah, would you like a piece of gum?
Yeah, it did happen a couple of times, but I only offer them because when I take a piece of gum, I offer to the people next to me. Maybe they would want.
Well, Icebringer says that he personally suffers in silence. He doesn't tell the person if they stink or whether their breath is bad. He just sits there and suffers. I mean, I have done that as well, but I don't think it's cool. I think we shouldn't do that, you know. But he would absolutely like to be told. I'd absolutely want someone to tell me, says Ches. Let me say, I've had time after time where I've told people to use the deodorant in the office. I think it's, I think theirs is overworked. Yeah, you know what?
Man,
I have worked next to guys and we start to stink. I get that. And it's still offensive, but not in a bad way. You know what I mean? When I say offensive, it's still like, oh my fuck, my lord, you know, and you try to get away from it. But at the same time, I understand it, right? We just worked 6 or 7 hours sweating our nuts off. I don't expect you to carry deodorant on you. I expect that. But I've also been on a bus going from here to a city an hour away and been sitting next to somebody where there's no goddamn reason for it. And even if they did, and in this case, I don't care if they just worked 8 or 9 hours, put some damn deodorant on before you get into a bus in a closed, confined area. I think now you're being rude.
Yeah. I mean,
you know,
it's not that hard to have with you one of those small sticks of deodorant, right?
No, it's not that hard, especially if you know you're going to work a long day, right?
Yeah.
I want to stop looking like a ghost. All right, man. So let me see. I'm starting to look like a ghost. That's the weirdest pickup line I've ever heard, Milo. I'm getting bored. Let's go brush our teeth. Does it work with body odor? I'm bored. Let's go take a shower together.
No!
Ooh, yeah, boy.
That's not bad.
That's a great pickup line, actually. Hey, I'm bored. You want to get out of here? Let's go take a shower together. Yeah.
What's the worst going to
happen? Man, how about public parenting? Disciplining your child in front of everyone. Should parents correct their kids in public or save it for later? It's that I know how I feel when it comes to married people. I think the spouse should get you back in public. And if they got a problem with it, take it up with you when you get home. With the kids do need boundaries, all right? If they're acting wild in public, parents should handle it immediately, in my opinion. What I don't like is if they start humiliating them. There's a difference.
Yeah. That was exactly what I was about to say, because one of those disciplines could be humiliating for the child, and even not just for the child, even the people around you could look at you and say, you're an aggressive parent and you're out of control, So there must be a way of punishing your children without being out of control, right?
Yeah, snatch them up and drop kick them across, or just punch them once in the throat. That'll shut them up.
Yeah. But
do it when no one's looking.
Yeah, or with the knee.
Just walking around, look at a toy or something, and pull one of the boxes out real quick. Oh, look at that one. Oh, I'm sorry, didn't see you. There's a lot of ways you could disguise that.
Hello, Sora. How you doing? Welcome.
Hello, Sora. Glad to have you join us.
Yeah. So, yeah. I think, man, discipline, especially if the child is out of control in public, discipline is necessary.
Well, if your kid, I'm talking like basically if your kid's acting like, I don't know, a tiny little drunk landlord or something in a restaurant, or you're parenting them in there, and you're letting everybody else you're letting everybody else suffer, and you're not paying attention to them. You're letting them run around all around the restaurant and stuff. There should be some breaks, right? Is there a difference between discipline and humiliation? Yes, there is. Should strangers ever say something to someone else's kid? Do you think a stranger should say something to your child if you don't, or if they're out of control? What would you say if another person came out and said, hey, that's not very okay?
Man, yeah, I mean, if I'm at a restaurant and let's say a child is out of control and he's disturbing me, like kicking my seat or pulling on stuff on my table and stuff like that, I will address the situation to the parents.
To the parent. You wouldn't say anything to the kid. You'd go to the parent and say something.
I would
Well,
speak nicely to the child. I would say, babe, don't grab my stuff, don't do that, And if he continues, I will address the parents. Man, your child is out of control. And if they don't do nothing about it, I'm gonna say, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? Come on, where's your manners?
yeah.
Right?
Well, I'm I've once or twice said something to the kid. I mean, maybe like if you're at a restaurant, the kid is way over across their parents are way across the room. Why should I get up across the room, and go all the way over there to do what? Talk to the parents? To have the parents know damn well what's happening to the kids. So what good can come of that? I've had to a couple of times, or on a plane flying over back and forth over the Atlantic. I've had kids being a terror, man, and I've had to kind of say to them, "Billy, knock it off, knock it off. That's not cool. What are you, an animal? Yeah. What are you, an animal? Why are you acting like that? Go back to your mom and your dad." I've done that to kids before, because I mean it is what it is. I've had parents come to me and say, "How dare you talk to my child like that? How dare you let your child walk around like that?"
Yeah. I mean,
so
if they're not gonna do anything about it, you gotta say something.
Yeah, I do. Ches thinks I think should discipline immediately, but don't make a show of it in public. Pull them aside, have a word, set some boundaries, then give them the chance to prove themselves. Yeah. I mean, yeah, in theory, Ches, but you know what? I think a disciplined child wouldn't act like that in the first place, which brings me to our parents, do you think too soft?
Nowadays,
you think they're too soft, or maybe they were too harsh back in the day? Which one do you think it is?
No, they were perfect back in the days. We got our ass whooping. We got to stay inside when we wanted to go out. But at the same time, at the end of the day, we're free people. We're not in jail. You know what I mean?
That's true. I mean, I personally sometimes think my parents weren't strict enough, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But they were also so strict. I had this debate with my son earlier today. I asked him to do something. I said to him, "What's 10 minutes from now on the phone?" And he couldn't answer 10 minutes from now. And I was like, "Buh." And I kind of went off on him a little bit. And I was like, "Man, my parents never would have let me do that. My parents would have sat my ass down and they would have said, you do like this, you do like that, blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, man, I'm not trying to be mean, but at the same time, you need to think, you need to do things, you need to be, and it's the same way with running around restaurants. It's the same way with picking up stones and throwing it at your friends. It's the same thing as, kicking animals. I can't tell you how many times I see kids walking around, will see a cat or a dog and kick at it. What is wrong with you? That's bad parenting. That's not a bad kid. That's a bad parent, in my opinion.
Yeah. For a kid, when they kick animals and stuff like that, that's bad parenting. I mean, the child has his own personality, yes, but the parents should be involved in that. My parents told me, man, you're not supposed to hit an animal. When you play with a cat, you have to be gentle. Don't pull on the dog's ears. Because I did that when I was small, when I was young, right? When I first saw a dog, I pulled on his ear. I didn't know how to handle a cat. But they told me, man, be gentle or she's going to scratch you. Yeah. And if I didn't learn from my parents, I learned from the cat when she scratched me.
You know what I mean? Yeah, one way or the other, you're going to learn.
Yeah.
Well, Icebreaker says, I'm in line with my kid and a stranger. Hey, can you quit punching me in the back of the chair or something? I'm good with that. I'm good with that, Icebreaker says. And Ches says, strangers disciplining kids is complicated. In a society where there's a healthy culture, yeah, I'm fine with strangers disciplining my kids. Sadly, we don't. I'm not sure about society right now. Well, you know what? That word discipline, Ches, it can be, it's a fickle word. It's a fickle word because discipline my child. Yeah, I'm going to have a problem somebody disciplining my child. And when I say discipline, I mean getting in their face, being rude in my face, wrongly rude or even properly rude, but getting in my kid's face or grabbing him by a hand or anything like that and putting him there. Now, I even sometimes think there's some circumstances I would even allow that if my kid was acting in some sorts, and I'd be okay with it. But generally speaking, no. Don't put your hand on it. Don't be calling my kid names. But if you say, hey, yo, knock it off, that's rude or that shouldn't be done, That's not discipline. That's correcting.
Yeah.
That's correcting and protecting. And that, that's how I see it. So discipline, yeah, that's a little different. I don't want a stranger disciplining my son. But then again, if I can't do it, somebody got to.
Somebody got to, yeah.
How about telling someone their partner is cheating?
Ooh.
If you know someone who's been cheated, that someone is being cheated on and they're a friend of yours, or even if they're not, they may be a work colleague or something. Do you tell them? They deserve the truth, right? They deserve the truth. Silence protects the cheater. It doesn't protect the victim. Why should you protect the cheater? But it's a very, mind your own business kind of situation.
Yeah, it's a very fine line, because if you do something like that, you might get blamed for it, right? For what you said. You might lose a friendship for saying that. Man, you're always 4 minutes early. On the clock, 4 minutes.
I cannot see the clock. I did not know. I cannot see the clock.
or the worst thing that could happen is you get dragged into the situation, right? Because if you tell somebody, hey, that person is cheating on you, and they go to that person and say, hey, you're cheating on me because Joey told me. And they're gonna call you. Well, did you tell her I cheat on her? Did you do this?
Okay. And so they do. What's the deal? I mean, should you be afraid because somebody calls you? I mean, I guess that's the point. I mean, if you caught somebody, man, if I know the person, if they're good friends with me,
yeah,
I think I'm gonna tell.
Yeah, you should. I mean, I'm the same. I think the same. I mean, if somebody is cheating on a friend of mine and I know that, yeah, I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna be like, man, I'm just saying, there's something happening and you should know.
Yeah, but you see, that opens up the thing when you say something's happening and you should know, right? I've been in this position 2 or 3 times in my life.
Yeah.
And it's like, I've tried getting around it, hey, man, keep your eyes open. I've tried not to tell because they're both my friends, right? In a weird way, they're both my friends, because when you're friends with one, you're friends with their girl, or they're kind of, but you're always friends more with the one, but the other one comes with the package, right? So you kind of feel a little, so I've been in this position a couple of times, and I tried to get out of it, like, man, through conversations without actually saying, hey, he or she is cheating on you. It was just more like, yeah, you should be a little careful. Tried to drop all kinds of little hints, but then that always catches up with me. Like, well, what do you mean by that? Or how do you think? And now I'm forced to either lie.
Say,
yeah, I either have to lie now or I have to give it up.
Yeah. No, man. In a friend group, I think the honest way is to warn the person that he's being cheated on.
Iceberg says, hell no, don't tell them, at least not before learning the reasoning behind it or circumstances around it. Now, see, that's not my business.
Yeah.
See, that's not my business, the circumstances or the reasoning behind it. That if they have an open marriage, they have no problem saying they have an open marriage. If they're having a fight, or what kind of circumstance could it possibly be that it's okay? That it's okay. None. The answer is none.
And like you said, if they have an open marriage, you say, "But I think she's cheating on you," and he's gonna say, "Yeah, I know. We have an open marriage."
In this case, the person would say, "Man, first of all, maybe they would even say it's not your business, but our marriage, but our relationship is like that." Or maybe they say, "Thanks for letting me know, but it's not to worry. It's handled."
Yeah, I know that, or I'm aware.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's not cheating. Whatever.
That's how we roll.
We have an arrangement. Some shit like that. So, I mean, I guess what I'm asking is, are you a loyal friend by telling the truth, or are you just like a drama grenade trying to get results? And do you need proof before saying anything, or would you need 100% proof, or would you want to know if it was you?
Well, if you have a hunch or a gut feeling that somebody's cheating on somebody, you're not 100% sure, right? So you cannot go and say, there's some cheating happening around, right?
Yeah, I
But
don't agree with that. Now I
yeah,
think you're drama. You're
yeah,
creating drama where drama
yeah,
may not be. Now
yeah,
here's what ICE says: you need to know circumstances and stuff. Maybe that's not cheating. Maybe.
yeah. But if you see one of them smooching with somebody on a bus, you might have to say something. You know, I mean,
What would you do if you told your best friend, hey, your girl is cheating, or your best friend's a girl, your guy is cheating, and they refuse to believe you? Do you insist, or do you just say, okay, I just tried to tell you, you do with that information what you want? That's
yeah,
how I put it.
yeah.
I told you,
Yeah,
you do what you want with that information.
yeah, yeah. If they say, "Hey, impossible, that's not gonna happen," but that's on you.
That's
I
on
told
you.
you. Yeah.
But you're making it your business with telling the other person, you're not allowed to say this in my business, but that part isn't. No, Icebringer, you know what it is? I'm not making it my business. They made it my business by putting that cheating in front of me. If you want to cheat and you want to cheat indiscreetly where you're not found out, don't do it anywhere near where you know people. You're
Yep.
the one who created it. You're the one who did it.
Yep.
Don't hate me as the messenger for going back to the person that I care for and telling them, hey, you're being screwed over, literally and figuratively.
Hmm.
Don't hate me for that, right? So, I mean, I'm with the tell the person, but don't
100. Yeah.
only
Totally.
if you know 100%. Only if you know 100%. If it's only a guess,
No, no.
don't go throwing drama in there. Hey,
Yeah.
man, you should watch it. Be careful.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about her. I mean, that's guy talk. We do that, man. We do that on our own. Like I'm not so sure, but it's guy talking. It's not true, and they're just talking. Ches says, I'm definitely telling my buddy, especially if I sense it's an ongoing thing. If it's a one-time thing, I might think about it, especially if it causes divorce with kids. I'd have to think about it. Now, I was gonna say,
Or
I was gonna say, I tend to agree with that too. I
yeah.
tend to agree with that too because I do know a situation I was in like that. I do know where it was a girl that cheated on the guy, and the guy was my friend. But I also know it was a one night stand because I knew the circumstances of what happened. I know they didn't see each other again. The guy didn't even live in state, and they had just gotten married like a year and a half before. They had no kids, but they had just gotten married a year and a half before. And the guy was a friend of mine, but not like a best friend. And I thought about telling him, but here's the thing: I also highly suspected he cheated on her. So I wasn't 100% sure of that one. I was on that one.
Well, in
But
that
so why get
situation,
involved with that?
in,
I agree with Ches.
in that situation, I would take the body, right? I will take him to a beer and say, "But did you ever cheated on your wife?" And he will say, "But yeah, it happened once." And I would say, "Okay, then you're even." That's it.
A
Now
good
you're
cheater
even.
a good cheater wouldn't tell you, man. A good cheater wouldn't tell you. Maybe your best buddy. Maybe
Yeah,
your best buddy, but on best
yeah,
buddies, all bets are off, right? All
yeah,
bets are off on your best guy. But
yeah.
we're talking in general. We're talking in general, man. So the conclusion in here, we don't really have a conclusion. Some would tell, some wouldn't, huh? If you knew somebody that was cheating on your friend,
Yeah, depending on the level of friendship, like you said,
depending on the level of friendship, that's what it comes down to, right?
if they're married with children and they're just a friend and something like that, I'm not gonna get into it, like you said. But if it's somebody close, yeah, I'm gonna say something about it.
See, I know a lot of guys who have cheated on their women. Man, I know a lot of guys who have cheated on their women, and I'm friends with them. Well,
Yeah,
why don't I go tell their woman? Because I'm
because
not friends with her.
yeah, you're friends with the guy.
I'm not
That's
friends with the guy. But I also let the guy know. But I also let the guy know, man. That's fucked, man. That's
yeah,
fucked.
that's not cool. Yeah,
That's not cool. I've cheated one time. One time I've cheated on not on my wife, not on Kashmira, not on but my first wife. I cheated on my first wife, and but she also cheated on me. But I felt the need to go tell her.
yeah,
I felt the need to tell her. I don't know. I can't live with that. I can't live with. I could do it for a little while, but then it just eats at me. It eats at me. It eats at me. And I told on myself in this case. You know, I don't know. I don't know. How about dating someone with kids? You
Mm,
don't have kids.
no,
I do have kids. So, at my age, chances of me finding somebody without kids is pretty slim anyway, right? So I don't have a problem dating somebody with kids, but it can be a really awkward situation. And some parents are very, very protective of their kids, especially women. If dating someone with a child with a child, that's normal part of adult life, I would say. Or is that a responsibility some people should avoid? Like a pro side of it would be single parents deserve love too, right? I mean, just because they're single doesn't mean they don't deserve love or deserve caring, deserve something. I mean, and just because they have kids, it does not make someone baggage. It's
Yeah.
just part of a person's life.
Yes. But at the same time, you cannot say that it's not more complicated to date someone with kids. Let's say you don't have children, right? And you date somebody with a child or two children, right? Divorced. Now you have to fight with exes, you have to fight with schedules, you have to fight with emotional responsibilities, and a lot of boundaries that are gonna be floating around the house, right? So you do date her, you all move together, but at the same time, like we talked before about disciplining the child, she's gonna see you more or less of a stranger, trying to discipline her children, right? So she's gonna look at you a little bit bad. Don't talk like that with my children, right?
It could make the dating harder. Yeah,
Yeah,
it could.
it's gonna make the dating harder. It's gonna make the life harder. And if you break up, you don't only lose the emotions that you build for her, you lose the emotions that you build for the children that you raised. And
So
you have
so so
you have
so you
nothing to
don't see
say
it as
about it.
dating a person. You see it as signing up for a family plan kind of thing, like
Well,
a family subscription plan.
basically, that's exactly what it is when you start dating somebody with children, in my opinion.
Have you ever done it? Have you ever dated somebody with children?
Yeah, and I walked out immediately.
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 Did you know they had
Oh,
children?
no, I did not know in the beginning, but when I found out, I said no. No.
Well, man, should someone meet the kids early, or do you think it should be, or wait? Do you think you should be introduced early on, or should you be made to wait? Is it fair to
Mm,
say I don't date people with kids, or how involved should a new partner be before you invite them in to see your kids?
Well, I
And what if the kids hate you? What happens if the kids hate you or don't like you?
that's the thing. I mean, first of all, in my opinion, now I don't have children, so I'm just throwing shit out there how I see it, right? So, in my opinion, if you're dating somebody with a child, you should have a child as well, at least, right? Both parties should have a child. Uh, if if you want to meet the children, that should be after a long time of dating, making sure that everything is stable before she or he introduces the other party to the children. You cannot keep introducing people to the children. This is my boyfriend, this is my girlfriend, this is my boyfriend, twice a year, 3 times a year. You don't do that, right? You keep that. You tell them, I'm going on a date with somebody, I'm going on a date with the same somebody, and probably after a year and a half, after you're sure that, well, it's something serious, then you can introduce the children in the picture, in my opinion.
No. Well, by the way, Jersey boy, the chick at the restaurant whose window you crawled out of, she still wants to know if you'll take her out to eat again. It wasn't a window I crawled out of; it was a back door I walked out of, and it was at a restaurant. And yes, no, the answer is no, I will not. So, if the girlfriend won't allow you to discipline her kids, then walk out with loving. Walk out with loving the kids comes responsibility to discipline them. If the
Yeah.
girlfriend can't accept that, she doesn't respect the role of a dad. Now that is an important little piece of information right there, because a lot of women, I only know women, so I speak of women. I don't know don't know a guy in this situation, but a lot of women that are like that. Yes, they don't want their mate to discipline their children.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can have a relationship like that, honestly. I mean, you're asking that mate to be subservient to the kids at this point.
The kids, yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
No.
the kids can walk all over them, and if you try to discipline them, you're in trouble with the mother, and which means that your life now you are underfoot the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, man,
That's a good point.
I stick to what I said. Dating with children is no. It's a big no-no for me.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm curious, man. These are some really interesting questions we have, and some really debatable situations going. I'm really curious where our crew is. Why is only Icebringer and Ches?
And
I'm
chess,
surprised I don't
yeah.
hear any of the women speaking up on any of this. To be honest with you, you know,
I have no idea.
I have no idea. Maybe it's better they don't.
It's a possibility.
How about splitting a bill on a date, on like a first date, especially? Should the man pay automatically? Should both split it, or should whoever invited the other person split it? Splitting the bill is fair. It's modern.
Yeah. Yes.
Nobody owes anything because of a dinner. Just because I paid for your meal, you don't have to open your legs. So there's no. It's a first date, especially even a second date, but it's a date.
Yeah.
Is there a who you should buy, I should buy kind of thing? Or is it acceptable to go what we say called Dutch in America? We call it going Dutch, where you pay for yourself. Or if I invited you.
Man, in this situation is I say it like this, right? And some people may see it as effort to pay the bill, to cover 2 meals, right? It could be an effort for somebody. It could be some money that they do not afford to spend, right? So in that case, they should make it clear from the beginning. I'm just saying. Or here in Romania, for example, usually is a tradition for the man to pay on a first date, especially if you ask the girl out, right? If you say, hey, I want to have dinner with you. By that alone, you already take the cost in a way, right? But it's not a must. It's not a must. But at the same time, it shows a little bit of seriousness when you take care of the bill, right?
What,
So
you as a guy?
Yeah, you as a guy.
Well, no, you know what I think it shows? You know how they say like the big lips on a guy shows fertility subconsciously. I think subconsciously, or maybe not even so subconsciously, that a girl looks at it as if the guy pays the tip, he's not broke. If the guy pays the bill, he's not broke. He's willing to spend his money. He can tell how cheap or not cheap he is. She can tell a lot by the way a man takes her out, where he takes her out, what the food is that he orders. But I don't really agree with that because I think some of the best dates I had were some of the cheaper ones, were the ones where we went and we did something with no money or very little money, and they were some of the best dates I've had.
Yeah. Those were the best in my opinion as well. From my life experience. Those in a low cafe or just outside in a park having a bottled juice from the supermarket with us. Yeah, those were the best. I mean, I had the most fun with those girls instead of going to a romantic dinner.
I'm too stressed with the romantic dinner type things. I'm too stressed, it's not even about what they're going to order. It's more just like, I don't know. I don't know. Just not me. I like going out for fancy dinners, but not under that.
Not in those circumstances.
Not in that circumstance. Yeah, I would rather get to know you than what I have to pay for you or do for you first. I mean that's it. So my question is splitting the bill equality, or is it romance basically getting punched in the throat? Should the first date be different from later dates, or if one person makes more money, should they pay? Does paying create expectations? For instance, you were saying you don't have to do that, but does it? I think it does. On a guy's point of view,
it does create expectations. If you pay on the first, second, third date, she's gonna expect you to pay for the rest of your life.
Right? Probably, right? Hello, Tara. Glad you could join us today. We're asking about Tara. Where the question was splitting the bill on a date, especially the first date. Is that modern? Is that acceptable, or is that something that is a no-no? What do you think about that, Tara? How do you guys rock over there in California right now? I kind of think it's modern. I kind of think that it's not an obligation. No, and and my personal belief is if I meet a girl who says it's an obligation, that's not a girl for me.
Yeah. No, I think 80%, 90% of the times that I went out, I paid for the date. for the drinks or for the food, right? But it did happen a couple of times when we actually split the bill. She said, no, I can take care of mine. She said. I didn't have
And you
to
just
say
let her
anything.
do that? I'd have been like, if you could take care of yours, you could take care of mine too. Don't be so cheap.
No, I said, no, don't worry about it. I will take care of it. And she said, no, I insist. I want to pay for my own food. I have
Yeah.
a salary. I have my own money. You don't have to pay for me. And then I said, okay, you do you.
Well, Ches says going Dutch is fine, but I was raised to pay. On the other hand, I'm only willing to be traditional if she's occasionally willing to cook me a meal. If she won't, still pay, but not the girl for me. If she won't cook, then she's, I mean, traditional. What's
I
the question
always-
again, Tara? My goodness.
I always find a way to sneak in cooking on a first date just to make sure she can cook.
For Tara's sake, splitting the bill on a first date or second date. What do you think, Tara? Should the man pay? Should both split it, or should whoever did the inviting pay? How does that work for you? For you, that was the question we just covered. Man, how about this is the next question we're getting on to? Would you date someone with very different politics? Can love survive total opposites? The total opposite political belief. I mean, for me, up until this Trump fiasco, I would have said absolutely. Absolutely. In fact, I have dated women with opposite political. We just don't speak about it. It was not a big deal, right? But since Trump came into play, politics have been so up forward and up front nowadays, and it's not become political anymore. It's now a way of life. It's who you are. It's who what you believe and the things like that. It's an ideology almost. So yeah, I think it would affect politics right now for me. For me anyway, I think it would affect me. But the pro side is people are more than politics, right? Mature adults can disagree and still respect each other. Surely that's true.
Yeah. But at the same time, the politics often reveal values, right? And if you and your partner are not on the same beliefs, right? The whole relationship is gonna be a fight, everyday fight. It's gonna be fight over relationship problems, over money, and on top of that, you're gonna have fights over politics. No. Especially if your significant other wears a red hat.
What's your problem with red, bro? Tara thinks whoever did the inviting should do the paying.
Yes, I can.
I think that would be reasonable to expect.
Yeah, like I said before, if you invite somebody out, you should be able to take care of the bill. If you're inviting.
Yeah, but what if you invite somebody out? Let's say you invite a woman out. Let's go out to eat, right? And you say pick a place.
Yeah.
And they pick the most expensive place in town. Now,
that's
there's two lines of thinking about this. You said pick a place. They picked a place. You left that wide open, right? Yeah. My line of thinking goes a different way. Pick a place. Now, I'm probably prepared because I said pick a place to go to the most expensive place in town. I'm prepared to do that, right? But at the end, get the most expensive plate at that place because you never know what's going to happen. I'm probably prepared for that. But in my brain is saying, she had to pick the most expensive place in town. That says volumes about her. She couldn't have said, picked a good place, a nice place, a cozy place, not the most expensive place. That says volumes to me silently in my head.
Yeah, me too. If they pick the most expensive place in town, that's a big no-no.
It's a big no-no, right?
Big no-no. Yeah.
Yeah, but it could also be maybe they're not used to it. Maybe they don't have the kind of life that they can have that, and it's something that they only do very, very seldom, and it's a treat for them.
Yes, it's a treat for them. But if you're that type of person that doesn't have that opportunity to eat in one of those restaurants, right? You know why you are not able, and why would you put that on somebody else?
Because you can. Because you can.
Yeah, but that's not right. That's not right.
No, it's not right. Just to be clear, I don't believe a woman belongs in the kitchen I love cooking too. I just believe that there's nothing wrong with being treated like a king if you treat her like your queen.
Of course, that's how you should be treated. As long as you treat her as a queen, you should
You
be her
should be
king.
treated like a king no matter, even if you treat her like a pawn. You are the king of your castle. Period.
Even if you pay rent.
No, man, that's a whole chivalry thing. So, man, I guess what I'm asking is when it comes to the would you date somebody with the political side, is can you love someone whose opinions make your eye twitch, or is it just an emotional
As
boundary you can't cross, or which beliefs are a deal breaker if you can't get along with politics, right? So where do you draw the line at any disagreement? Is it different for casual dating versus marriages? Can couples agree to disagree on serious issues or no? Would you hide your politics from the first date or would you talk about them? I mean, you've got all these kind of little things about it.
man, as long as we can laugh about the situation, right? As long as you do not take the politics to a whole new level inside the home, like throw up your opinions, your beliefs in my face, even though they're not true and stuff like that, and you cause a scene over some political stuff inside the family, that's a deal breaker for me. I mean, come on, over politics? No, no. If we can laugh about it, I'm all over it. We can talk about politics, we can laugh about politics, but the moment we fight about politics, I think that's not a good match.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, Tara says if they respect my opinion, it's okay. But if they get all crazy out of control, then no. Yeah, well, I mean, of course, that's one
Yeah,
way. And I can't ask Tara if she's MAGA or not MAGA because I try to avoid asking people on the channel because I try to love everybody. You know what I mean? And I have an issue with one side of the other, but I think both sides are screwed up. So
yeah,
politics. That's a good thing about living in Romania. I don't really care about the politics here. Here it doesn't. I don't have a voting right here. I
yeah,
don't
but
vote.
it still affects you. It still affects you. The
It
politics.
affects it affects me. You know, of course, you know what the laws are, what the rules are, but I
Yeah,
can't do anything to change it anyway. So
yeah,
what's the point of being uptight about it? You know?
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's nothing that you can change. It's out of your control. But at the
Right.
same time, you can complain about them.
Boy,
You can
I
talk
can't
about them,
complain
right?
about it, but where's it going to get me? How about posting relationships, especially the drama parts online? You know, should people post their relationship problems online or keep them private business? You know, the plus side to it, I guess, would be sometimes people need support, and social media can help them feel less alone, right? I mean, they do get the likes, they do get the "it's okay, baby girl." It's the you know they don't say baby girl to me, just to be clear. I'm just trying. I'm just trying to say, but I don't post my family drama online, so I'm assuming that's a family thing, basically. But it's a
Yeah,
question that needs to be asked. What do you think?
yeah. No, no. Personal problems on the internet. I think the internet it's not a place for family drama, and especially when you start sharing screenshots on the internet and start talking about your partner's personal life and personal, everything that's personal about your partner. If they feel like putting some of that online, it's his decision, not yours, to complain about him or to put your last fight and wait for somebody to tell you, oh, like you said, oh, it's going to be okay. That's why you have your best friend for. You go to your best friend, you speak with your best friend, you get an advice. If you like it, you take it. If you don't, you don't. And that's it. Internet, it's not a place for your family drama. Punkt.
Well, I think it's not a place because you kind of touched on it. You know, family drama. You're telling your side of the story. The other
Yeah,
person didn't agree for it to go on all out there.
yeah,
So
yeah,
so
yeah.
so I mean, it's kind of breaking some confidentiality rules, I think. Are you asking for advice if you do that, or are you just putting your partner on trial in the comment section kind of situation? Is it
No,
ever okay to vent online? Do you ever see a time that it's okay? Should friends comment or stay out of it? I mean, should friends even say anything? Are they true friends or not? Is posting hints worse than saying it directly? Can a relationship survive public humiliations? I mean, all of these things are all part of posting it. I
yeah,
mean, if you think about it.
yeah. Some relationship some relationships may survive public humiliation, but they're not gonna be the same anymore, right? And posting hints on the internet, your significant other is gonna see the hints, is gonna know exactly what you're talking about. If people follow you for enough time, they're gonna know exactly what you're talking about. So yeah, no, no.
Well, Ches says, I don't know. I think, like Shane Gillis said, Fox News dad is a good dad. CNN mom is a good mom. You don't want a Fox News mom and a CNN dad.
Yeah,
Well, Ches, on the other side of that flip side of that is, why not really? Yeah, they might bicker and argue a bit, but at least you're seeing both sides of a story, aren't you? You're kind of seeing both sides of the story. You're kind of being well rounded. You're seeing
yeah,
the left side, the right side. I won't say which is good or bad, but you're seeing it. And at the same time, growing up, that can't be a bad thing that you're getting to see both sides. So I don't know. That's right. It's not for me to spill the beans on their life. So yeah, I don't like drama, rama, rama, rama. She says,
yeah.
no, I don't like drama either. But somehow, for some reason, I usually have some drama in my life somewhere.
It it finds you.
It finds me. Forgiving family because they're family. What do you think of that one? Just because they're blood. Should family get more forgiveness than everyone else? Or should they actually be treated harder because they know you better? There's a plus side to it. Family relationships are complicated, of course. People grow up, change, and deserve chances. But on the other hand, family is family and they know you best of all. So why would they do the things against you that they shouldn't?
Man, when it comes to things like that, I mean, toxic is toxic no matter what, no matter if it's your family or if it's your friend, right? And just because you have a blood relationship, that should not give them permission to have a lifetime free pass for bad behavior. I mean, yes, you do accept more from your family because it's your family. You didn't choose it. You got it, right? So that's your family. You do take more from your family. But at the same time, at one point, you are gonna cut even family out of your life if they keep on giving you bad behavior and they don't act correctly and keep insulting you and stuff like that.
I would.
Yeah, yeah. But
I
you're
mean,
gonna
I
cut
would.
them. You're gonna cut them a bit more slack than an average Joe.
Yeah, I will. But does that mean the family deserves unlimited forgiveness, or is it,
No,
is it just emotional blackmail because they're family? Where's the line between loyalty and stupidity? Can you cut off your parent, your sibling, or cousin and still be okay with it and be the right one in this situation? Should family apologize more, not less? I mean, why do people forgive family for things that they've never forgiven a friend for? Why? I mean, it doesn't make sense. Why? Because you're my blood. I mean,
yeah, yeah,
disrespect is disrespect. No,
yeah,
wrong is wrong. Right is right. Doesn't matter who you are.
yeah. But at the same time, you still see them family. You still see them closer because you grew up with them. Even though you grew up with your friend, but at the same time, is that blood connection. So you cut them a little bit more slack. But at the same time, there was a lot of situations where cutting off family had a great effect on the person that did the cutting, right? They moved forward, the family was left behind, and they were able to, you know, do their thing without
Oh,
all the drama.
that's true. Ches says, Joey, no, that wasn't the point of the joke. Watch Shane Gillis on Fox News, Dad. I will never watch Fox News, Ches. So I will never see this Shane Gillis guy. Regardless of your politics, you'll find it funny and relatable. Now, nope. Even if I did, I'd never give Fox News a chance. I think I secretly just let the cat out of the bag where I stand, but no
A
chance.
little bit.
No chance. So no chance. Telling a friend they look bad. How about that one? You're getting dressed up, you're going out, they think they look good. If your friend's outfit, haircut, makeup, or beard looks terrible, do you tell them?
Man,
For instance, a real friend, or if they're honest, better to hear it privately than become a public nuisance or a public meme more. Somebody taking a picture going, look at this guy.
yeah, but at the same time, maybe it's their taste, right? Not yours. Maybe they love it. even though you see it hilarious. Maybe your opinion is not a good place there. But at the same time, in my opinion, if you want to walk outside the house and you're dressed like shit, I'm going to look at you and say, my brother, you look like shit.
But you've never had to do that because I never look like shit.
Yeah. But if you would, I'm going to tell you.
Man, are you being a good friend or are you just insulting someone with concerned flavored kind of packaging?
I am a good friend and I'm looking out for you and for your image, my brother.
Would you want your friend to tell you? Does it matter if they're about to go on a date or a job interview? Does that matter at all? And what's the kindest way to say it? If they do look like shit, you can't say you look like shit. Is lying sometimes the better friendship move? I'm just asking.
No, because they're going to turn back and say, babe, why didn't you tell me I look like shit? 10 guys told me I look like shit outside.
Man, they won't believe that. they won't believe that. Icebreaker says, forgive family as justification to always have them around. Ches is saying, no, Joey, I'm not asking you to watch Fox News. I'm asking you to watch Shane Gillis talking about his dad who watches Fox News. Now that I might do. Shane Gillis, he's convinced me. Ches is persistent, if nothing else. I don't care what he says about Vinay. I like Ches. I don't care what he says about Vinay or Icebringer. I mean, he can say it all day long, but I will check out Shane Gillis. I really will. So Ches, he's a comedian, he says.
Are you a salesperson? Ches? And if you are, I have a question for you. Do you or do you not have Revolut?
What's the story behind that, bro?
Well, it's a funny story, right? My brother Joey started using Revolut how many years ago? About 3 years ago, right? And he was very happy about the services that he received with this company, right? And about a year and a half ago, he started pushing Revolut to me. Man, you should make Revolut. You should get Revolut. This is great. You get this, you get that, you get that. And I always told him, no, I do not need Revolut, my brother. Yes,
don't want it.
This. You can do that with the Revolut. You get points every time you fly. You get points every time you fill up your car. And you can use those points to fly, to take a vacation, to rent a hotel, stuff like that. And I always said, no. An year and a half. But after a year and a half, my brother got me to have Revolut. I have Revolut right now, and it's the best.
It is the best. And I could have made $50 for him signing up, but he chose not to spend the $15 he needed to in the week span he had to spend it. And I didn't get my $50 after a year and a half of working on him to get my $50. He screwed it up on me. But listen, I think it's important to make a point right now.
At the same time, everybody must understand that my brother Joey did not sell Revolut to me for that $50. He just wanted to make my life a lot better.
I like that you believe that. So I really like that you believe that. That makes me feel like a swell guy, But I have to take a moment here. We here at It's Not Okay TV are not in any way, shape, or form affiliated or paid in any way, shape, or form by Revolut, which is a freaking shame. So we will not be promoting Revolut anymore because they fucked me out of my $50. Actually, it was him, but Revolut did it too. Revolut, I signed up a lot of people to you, Revolut, and you didn't give me my money. And I want my money.
I need my $50.
I need my money, Revolut. So you can send me all the emails you want saying you could get $50 if you sign up another. No, I'm not doing it, Revolut. You want It's Not Okay TV to promote Revolut? You better get a hold of us and pay me my money. So there.
Pay Joey his $50.
Pay me my $50 and we can turn around and talk about Revolut. Until then, screw Revolut. Stick with PayPal, guys. So how about being allowed phone calls in public? How about something like that? Should people be allowed to take loud calls anywhere, or should society bring back shame to them? The ones that hit it on speakerphone. The pro side is people have lives, right? Sometimes the calls are urgent and public spaces are not libraries, and they can talk however they want. This is my space. I can talk. I breathe the air just like you breathe the air. Who are you to tell me I can't talk?
Yeah. But at the same time, nobody wants to hear you speak on the speakerphone, man. Nobody wants to hear your breakup on the speakerphone. Nobody wants.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool to listen to. The problem is if they have it on speakerphone. I don't like it if they're on the one side thing. Blah, 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 blah. Put it on speakerphone so I can hear both sides of the conversation. I don't have a problem with it.
Man, when it comes to speaking on the phone in public or in a bus, or it doesn't matter where, in a park or at the restaurant, I don't care. As long as it's on a normal level, I don't care about it. Because what's the difference between me and you speaking to each other and somebody next to us speaking on the phone? It's the same. We're all speaking, right? So it should be the same. But if we talk loudly, it's a problem. If he speaks loudly on the phone, it's a problem, right? So it's more of a common sense.
Well, man, if we can hear both sides of your call, are we allowed to vote on your life choices?
Yes, it's public.
Are we allowed to have our input put on the situation? Is speakerphone in public always rude? Should restaurants or buses have quiet rules to them, like a library? You said it's not like a library. Would you say something to the person if they were too loud? What's the worst? Loud calls or loud videos with no headphones. I mean, where has it ever bothered you or disturbed you, really, in your life, other than annoyed you?
If somebody, let's say I'm in the park, right? I'm in the park, and there's somebody on the bench next to mine speaking on the speakerphone, and they're having a fight.
Okay,
I might join him and have his back, give him ideas how to reply to the fight. Don't say that. Say this.
Tell her you're at my place. Tell her you're at my place. Yeah.
I have his back. Yeah. I'm gonna jump into the fight. Yeah, I'm gonna have his back.
It's possible. The chest thing, speak on a phone in public. I don't care, but talking a normal speaking volume. See, here's where I agree. I don't have a problem that they are. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. I don't have a problem that people are speaking on the phone out in public. I don't have an issue with it. I hate it when they're talking like this. Yeah. And they're kind of looking all around. Yeah. Like they want you to hear their conversation. Like there's somebody cool with a phone in their hand. I remember back in the day, especially 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years ago, when 15 years ago, when cell phones were first making their way in, people thought they were so cool having a cell phone and this smartphone, and they're so loud everywhere they're going, just so everybody could see they had a smartphone in their hand. I have a real problem with that.
Yeah. Man, that should be your superhuman, your superhero, super sight.
I don't like it when people talk loud on the phone and they are behind me in line. I don't need to hear their business. We're going to get to that in 1 second, my brother. What's worse are those people who play music from their phone speakers on their phone. That's me. I play my music, but I don't play it at full volume. I play it just loud enough where I can hear it. But if you're in about a 6 foot radius of me, 5 foot radius, you're going to hear it too. And I do play my music. Yep, the Yuppies era was super annoying. Yeah, it definitely was. Man, speaking of the superhero thing, that's only 1 week from tonight, brother.
1 week from tonight.
1 week from tonight, we are doing the superhero theme here, man. I still am not sure what I'm going to do. Katarina has reached out and asked if she could join us. I said, of course. That is 7. We said we're going to do 6. That is 7, but we do have space for 3 more. If we're going to have chaos, might as well have chaos. Let's have 10 superheroes up here on stage. So right now there's 7 of us going to be here. If you want to join us, it's next Thursday up here on stage. The rules are real simple, man. You got to pick up an original superhero, not a Batman, not a comics, DC comic or Marvel. No, a brand new original superhero. You must be dressed from the shirt up, at least, from where you can see me. You must have some sort of, superhero outfit. and you must tell us what your superhero strength is, something like that. So we did a toga theme a couple weeks ago, and it went off really well. We're going to do a superhero one this next Thursday, and if it comes off just as good, we'll do another theme the following month. So we'll do just like that if it does as good as the toga one did. Had a lot of fun with that. So anybody joining us next Thursday, make it a plan, hit share, like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you don't miss it, because it's going to be a ball, man. It's going to be real chaos. You think 2 of us up here is something? Wait till you see 7 or 10 of us up here. It's chaos. It's chaos at its finest, man. Let me tell you. So I said yes to her, my brother. Let me see. Joey says, Ches says, Joey, sir, I love your honesty, man. Man,
That's the way to be.
Man, Ches, I am a super honest dude, man. I truly am a super honest dude. It's a pro and it's a con, dude. It really is. Sometimes it's misconstrued as rude. Sometimes I burn the shit out of my own self. But I am that guy who tells on myself. I am that guy who tells it like it is, even if it hurts me. I mean, I'm just that way. My brother will tell you that. Yep. So it's just how I am. I would rather tell the truth and suffer some consequences now than have to worry about telling a lie. You know what I mean? How you doing, Pete Swagger? Boom, up in the house. Glad you could join us.
Keep going.
Yeah, Vinay said, and the competition at everyone. What did I miss?
Yeah, the competition, man.
The competition with the superhero thing.
Who's the best superhero from the chat and from the stage?
Hey man, listen. I want to show the people something real quick here. Can I show them something real quick here?
Oh, yeah, you can do it.
I don't have sound. The sound's not working yet. I have all the sounds, bells, and whistles to it. But can I show them real quick? Would you have a problem if I interrupt this show for a second?
No. Let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, I like it. I want to show it. So let's do it.
Okay, I'm going to show it because we built this thing. We built this thing out, and I have it up here. But the thing is, for some reason the sound is not working right this second, and I'm not sure how to get the sound. I have to work on it this weekend, so I'll have it ready for Tuesday. But this is going to be a new thing up for us on Tuesday nights. This is called the Chaos Carousel, my brother. And it does have, it does have sounds. It has bells. It has buzzers. It has all the things you'd expect from it. You know what I mean? It's got all of that, but you're just not going to hear it tonight. And this is kind of what it looks like. Okay. You see that stuff?
Carousel.
Yeah, the Chaos Carousel, man. This is what it looks like. And what's going to happen, I'll control it a little bit here so you can see it. Let's say that somebody's not playing in our chat. Let's say that Maddie's here, right? Let's say Maddie's here, but I don't have an avatar for Maddie, so I can't put him up there. But let's say Pete Swagger isn't playing the game, all right? So he'll be a judge. So we put him up. You see, he comes up as a judge up there in the right corner.
Yeah.
He's going to say pass or consequences, whether they failed their debate, whether they did good, whether they didn't. He will be the judge for the room in all these questions. All right. Now, what'll happen here is we'll spin this. See those wheels? Now there's sound. You don't hear it right now. You'll have your top, bam, political arguments. What does that say? I can't read it. Political arguments offline. Change nobody's mind. And that would be a dare, and that's to Sonia. Sonia's not playing. Well, Sonia would be canceled out because she's not playing, okay? So she wouldn't be there. Most of these people aren't here right now. I'm just saying, but some of them might be. Robbie V, he's not here. Let me see if I can come up with one that we're here. Milo G. Milo G. Everyone has one red flag they pretend is just personality. You know, and this is a debate question. So Milo gets to debate. Make the best argument you can in 60 seconds. So you'll get a 60-second clock up there. And that gets started. See? Bam. Now that clock starts counting. You got 60 seconds. Now, mind you, the sound's going on with this. You got 60 seconds to make a debate about why everyone has one red flag they pretend is just personality flaw. You know?
Yeah, because they cannot accept the fact that it's wrong. They cannot accept the fact that he shouldn't act like that. He shouldn't be like that. So they comfort themselves saying it's just my personality. Like, for example, I know some people, and one of the people that I know likes to fool around with other persons, right? And even though he says, man, I love my significant other, but I cannot help it. It's in my blood. so I have to do it.
Your
Oh,
time is running out. It's beeping.
this is where I cut the line and say, man, that's a flaw. That's not
3,
personality.
2,
And
1.
that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Reset. Now, Pete would have to judge you right now, and he'd tell you whether you passed or failed. Let's say you passed. If you passed, fantastic. You get a big hello and a big applaud. If you failed, you get that along with a big noise. You must defend your failure like it was secretly part of the plan. We got this kind of thing coming up for us. So we got this coming up on Tuesday. I know it's not as good without the sound and everything on it, but we are going to have that. We will have that working with the sound. It's all working on this end, but not on your end, right? So we'll have that going up on, that will be Tuesday nights. We're going to give that a shot. So we hope everybody can join us for there. And hey, join in and let us know what you think of it. You know what I mean?
I think the upper room is giving me the thumbs down, like in the like the Romans used to do, saying that I passed. So thank you, Pete.
Yeah. No. That's not what it is. You can look at it however you want to do it. Man, we're getting towards the end, bro. We're getting towards the end. We have like three more to do, and then we got our trivia coming up. So, but I wanted to give the people a little look at what was coming up on Tuesday. So, yeah, we have our thing next Thursday. We have a new game for you on Tuesday. We got things going over here at It's Not Okay TV, man. We is working busy for you. We is working busy. Being friends with an ex. What do you think of this one? Being friends with an ex. I mean, can you stay friends with an ex? Or is it kind of relationship leftovers? You stay friends for a little while, but in time you're done and it doesn't really come around. Is it, on the one side of it, adults can move on maturely, right? I mean, that's what you hope for, at least. You were in love at one time or you were together at one time for a reason. Not every breakup has to become a war documentary. I mean, you can still be friends, in my opinion. For instance, my ex-wife is the godmother to my child with Kashmira. Yeah. So, I do believe you can be.
I have the same opinion as you do on this one, but at the same time, you have to take in consideration the fact that it can cause jealousy to your significant other. It can cause confusion at the same time for keeping a close relationship with your ex, and it might even give some emotional backlash because of that. But at the same time, I'm with you 100%. It doesn't have to be a war every breakup. You can still be friends with some, not all, with some of your exes. I mean, you got along for a reason. You broke up for a reason.
Yeah, I was going to say you broke up for a reason. So, I mean, so are you really friends with your ex, or are you keeping an emotional spare tire, so to speak? Are you keeping them around because you totally don't want them gone? There wasn't something that you really did break up. Would you date someone who was close friends with an ex? Does it matter if they have kids together? Should your current partner have a say in it? That's a big one. Well, and if they say we're just friends, is that something that you should believe?
Man, I mean, in your situation, if Kashmira had an ex as a friend, would you say no to that? Would you say no? I don't agree with that.
Yeah,
but she has to agree with the fact that your ex-wife is your friend.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a little bit twisted.
It's not. It's not. It's not. Not at all.
Why?
Because you're talking, Kashmira has never been married. Kashmira has no kids. Kashmira has no connections to her ex. There's no reason for that. I was married. I have a child with my ex. I have a connection with her either way, shape, or form.
It's the same. It's the same. She has an ex and she has a child with the ex.
Yeah, of course, I would have no choice. Is there a doubt there if they're ever alone? Yeah. Is there a worry there, a jealousy if they're ever like I have done, stayed at my ex's house when I go home to America? She lives close to the airport. I have gone up there, stayed the night, and then gone to the airport early in the morning. I have done that. There I would be jealous, probably. But
at the same
time, I'm not a very jealous guy, actually. I'm really not. I'm not a possessive guy. I'm not very jealous. And the jealousy I do feel, I more or less keep it to myself. I don't really let it interfere with anything unless I'm like super sure there's some shit going on. Then I can be very
Yeah, but that's no more. That's not jealousy anymore. You just want confirmation.
Something like that. I just
It's
push
not
till I get the
jealousy anymore.
confirmation
Yeah,
that I'm right or wrong.
yeah. You just want the other person to admit the fact that they did what you already know they did.
Something like that. Yeah. Man, Pete says not every breakup has to be an Adele album. That's true. That is true. It doesn't have to. I mean, sometimes we just grow apart. That's the thing about life, right? Sometimes it's not even about one being bad or one not. You just you grow in life. Every 7 to 10 years, we as people change. Our
Yep.
line of thinking change. The foods we like change. The our desires, our goals change. So sometimes what you met now, 20 years from now, is just not. You're not on the same page anymore.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
sometimes it's better just to say goodbye so you can live the rest of your lives without having to suffer through it. And so, I mean, it doesn't always have to be that way. You can absolutely be friends with your ex. It's rare, though, to stay platonic. I'd have to judge each case on its own merit. I agree. It is rare to stay platonic. And let me see, upper room, as long as they don't have your old DVDs. Yeah. Yeah. H has, you can multitask. We in Discord too, you know.
Chess,
Let me see. Let me see. I'm not one to be spoiled sport, but can those of us who were from the beginning have an extra point? And those who only joined in time for the quiz have one deducted. Well, you know, it's funny you had mentioned that because me and my brother had said that you deserved 2 extra points, and Vinay had to lose a point this week because she was doing Discord and our show. You know,
yeah,
that's not full attention, and yet you were here to give us full attention, and we did feel that you did deserve some sort of reward for that. We're just not sure what we have decided on that so far, but yeah, it got to be something, Chaz. I agree with you. I agree with you. You know, when you don't give your full attention to It's Not Okay TV, that's not okay either. What's on Discord now? Renee, what's on Discord? She is Chaz. Isn't that enough? For fuck's sake, dude. Isn't that enough?
them, it's them on Discord.
How about letting your partner check your phone?
That's unacceptable.
Should couples have the open phone access, or is it the privacy line kind of situation, a bat line? If you have nothing to hide, openness is Bill's trust, brother. Secrets create suspicion. I'm just saying. What's the
I'm
problem having your phone if you're not hiding nothing?
I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. As long as man, when I check somebody's phone, I see it as looking for trouble, right? You're looking for something. You're expecting to find something, right?
Yeah.
So me personally, I do not like to do that. I never asked for the phone from my partner. I never said, "Give me your phone. I want to check your messages. I want to check your WhatsApp. I want to check your Facebook," because I don't want to see it. I just don't want to.
I have done that, but I've never taken her. I won't say never have I done it in my life, but as a rule, I don't pick up a partner's phone and check it, right? Because my line of belief is this: if they're doing something behind your back, Johnny just became Sally. If they're doing something behind your back, Mikey is now colleague at school in their
Yeah,
phone. How do
yeah,
you even know? You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I mean, it's so many ways of getting around it that you just drive yourself crazy with it. But I have once or twice said, "Hey, let me see your phone for a minute." Why? You want to check on me? Just let me see your phone. And not because, and they hand it to me and I hand it right back to them. I just want to see if they would give it to me because
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fact that they won't give it does say something.
That's something. Yeah, man. If you like you said, if you ask for the phone, give me. Like I would say, man, give me your phone because I want to see something. I want to check something on YouTube. I want to check something in your playlist, your music. I want to play a song from your phone, something like that. It's okay. But if you want the phone with the purpose of snooping around and digging around, I think that's lack of trust. It's insecureness. It's I don't know. It just I just don't see it as okay.
I agree. I agree. I don't know if I agree. I don't have a problem with Kashmir picking up my phone and going through it at any time. In fact, when I set up my phone, I even put her fingerprint on it so she can open it with her fingerprint. I don't ever have an issue with that. I mean, I just don't. The one thing I might not let her see is I keep a little a Volti
Yeah,
program in my
yeah,
phone. That's for me.
yeah.
That's for me. It doesn't matter what's in there. That's for me. That's not for you. Period. Everything else is there. Well, what's in that folder? Not your business. End of story.
So it's like having your phone locked. So you still need your privacy, your you.
I think we need that in everything, not just our phones. I think we need that in everything from personal hygiene to grooming yourself to, getting dressed. I think we all need our personal space, our own personal way. Doesn't mean you're lying. Tara says, my phone is like my diary. Yeah. It's like your diary, Tara, but what happens if you lose your diary? What happens if that gets broken or something happens to it? Do you have a backup to it? And because it's like your diary, nobody should ever have access to it. It has all your secrets in it, or this or that. Is that kind of what you mean? Because you shouldn't do that. Phones get broken and lost very easily.
Uh-huh.
I actually wanted my ex-girlfriend to have access to my phone in case there's an emergency and she need a number, but I wouldn't check hers. It breeds jealousy, and I'd rather trust until I have a reason. I agree, Chaz.
Exactly.
I trust until I don't. Until I can't trust you. I once had a guy checking my purse, but at that same time he was taking my cash. Well, yeah, that's a bit different. He's stealing from you right there. I mean, hell yeah. Yeah, my hubby has my fingerprint on his phone for if I need to access accounts or whatever. Yeah, I do the same thing. I do the same thing. I gave my wife access to my phone. I mean,
yeah,
I have nothing to hide. I don't care.
I have no problem, but the thing is when you sit there and you look at them going through your messages, going through your Instagrams, going through your WhatsApp to check for something. I don't know. It just, for me, I just can't stand it.
Yeah, and Tara brings up a good point too. I mean, it is true. I have nothing to hide, but respect my privacy. It's not about what I have to hide or what I don't have to hide. It's just, I do need my own space, and this is my space. This telephone is my space. I mean, I see both sides of this. I truly do. I can see how it can be the one, and I see how to be the other. Man, we have 2 more questions, and then we got to get out of here and do our trivia, brother. Should you tell someone they're gaining weight if they're gaining weight? Well, you should tell them they're gaining weight if they're gaining weight. But what you should never do, which I have done accidentally, is say to a woman, "Oh, when are you expecting?" And they were not expecting.
They were not expecting nothing.
No, they were not. You want to talk about embarrassed? I was embarrassed. I hadn't seen this girl for a long time, and I was like, "Hey, when are you expecting?" And she's like, "I have no idea what you're talking about." I said, "Come on, yes, you do." And I rubbed her belly. She goes, "Bah." Bah. So what's your opinion on it? If someone you care about is gaining weight, do you think you should say something or keep your mouth shut? If it affects health, confidence, and lifestyle, loved ones may have a responsibility to be honest, I'm saying.
Yep. Even though it's a sensitive subject and comments can hurt deeply, but when it comes to health, I think you should speak about it. You should say, "Man, my brother, you is fat. You should lose some weight."
Yeah. Well, there's a difference between telling somebody to gain and weight, and that happened to me, Joey. Tara says. You did the same thing to somebody. You told them when are you expecting? Oh, it's an embarrassing thing, isn't it, Tara? Oh, it's super embarrassing, dude. It really is. I mean, I'd rather be called an asshole and be hated for something rude or ignorant than be thought less of because you're really trying to be, in conversation and you have no idea and you say something wrong. I mean, that's just, I don't know, man. Are you showing concern or are you just body shaming with somebody if you talk about their fat? Is it different if it's your partner, child, friend, or a sibling or something like that? Or would you want someone to tell you if you were fat? That's the question. I mean, I get fat shamed all the time from my wife and not my child. My child says, "You're not fat at all, Tati. You're not fat at all, Dad." But my wife is like, "Jesus, when are you going to stop eating?" And then she says, "Let's go to McDonald's." I'm like, "What the fuck?" You can't. How do you talk about health without being cruel? I mean, honestly.
Man, it like I said, it's a fine line. It could be helpful, but at the same time, it could be sensitive, and you could hurt somebody's feelings.
Duh. Absolutely. Chez says, "I tell my brother all the time when he's gaining weight. I expect the same from him because I guess I can't read the fucking thing over there. I got to come over to here because we go to the gym together. We do it in a very guy way. Though, hey, John Candy, you sure you want to eat that? Yeah. Fat man in a little coat. Fat man you ever see that movie? Oh, that's such a great movie.
No,
Fat man in a little coat. That was oh, I'll have to get that movie for you. It was funny as hell. I can't remember that wasn't John Candy though. That was with that other one. Oh, I'm having a brain fart. Anyway, it'll come to me. No, I don't tell them if it's important already. No, I wanted the ground to open up and swallow me, Tara says. Yes, I believe you did, man. What the hell, man? I had his name just right in my head. The fat man, a little Chris Farley. Chris Farley, fat man, and David Spade. Fat man in a little coat. Yeah, Chris Farley. Yep, Chris Farley, Ches. That's exactly. Have you seen the movie? Oh, it's funny as hell. Funny as hell. If anybody can think of that movie, pop the title up in here, man, because that is a funny movie to watch. It truly is. Our last question before trivia, my brother. Dating someone much older or younger than you.
Before we move to the next question,
yeah,
let me tell you a story. Something. I was walking down the street, right?
Yeah,
and a friend of mine, a girl, was coming towards me, and I gained some weight in that period, right? And I was a little bit chubby, and we got close to each other. But the thing is that she got a little bit chubby too, a little bit, not too much. And she looked at me and said, "Babe, you're getting fat." And I looked at her and said, "You're not doing too bad yourself." Was that wrong?
The way she said it, like, "Buh, you're getting fat." Yeah. Tommy Boy is the name of that movie, by the way. Then me and Ches are like right on the same time. I say it just as I say it. He throws it up there, man. It's like, yeah. Tommy Boy, that's the name of the movie. If anybody wants to watch a funny movie and a good movie, it's got its moments of heart pulling too. It's got its few moments of heart pulling. It's not just, but it's also funny. Yeah, man, it's a serious flick. A seriously good flick, Tommy Boy. Man, are you done with your story? Can we get to the last question?
Yes. Let's move to
you fatso. Bah, you getting fat.
Yeah. And I said,
you ain't fat now though, bro.
Oh, no, I am a little bit over my limit.
Da. Pete from the upper room says, Tommy Boy trailer on Sunday. Oh, you'll love it, man. I'm telling you, you'll like it. It's a very good movie. I don't recommend movies very often. That's one I highly recommend watching. Dating someone much older or younger. What's your opinion on it, my brother? Are big age gaps relationships between adults, or are they suspicious? Do you think adults can choose who they love? Age doesn't automatically mean manipulation, you know. And for instance, there's 16 years difference between me and my wife.
Yeah, but at the same time, you do get that life experience difference between the two of you, right? So that's gonna happen all the time when you're in a relationship like that. And experience, for example, you have a lot more experience, and when you say to your wife, but don't do that because you know it from your experience, she's not gonna accept it because it's gonna be like how do you know? Why would you tell me that? I know better than you.
Well, see, here's what I don't understand. When you're with somebody who's much older than you, now I'm a firm believer. Just because you're older doesn't make you smarter, right? But because you're older does make you wiser. You have gone through more. It's just natural. You know, you've seen more. You've made more mistakes. You've learned what doesn't work more often. It doesn't make you smarter, but it does make you more wise. And I feel that if you're younger than somebody 16 to 20 years old of age, you should pay attention to what that person is saying, because chances are, doesn't mean you have to agree all the time. Don't confuse the two.
No.
But you should pay attention because they're not talking shit most times.
Take in consideration. Sleep on it. Think about it. Yeah.
There you go. Vinay says it's about mentality. My hubby is way older than me. I have no problem with that. I think your husband's a legend. You know, he's a legend. If you can score women 15, 16, 20 years younger than you, dude, you got game. You got game. I don't care who you are. You got game. So the question is it true love, or is it just somebody shopping in the wrong generation? How big is too big of an age gap? Is it 10 years, 15 years, 20 years? Does money make it more suspicious? Of course it does. Is it different if the woman is older than the guy? You know, what do you think of this?
No, I don't think it's different. I mean, it should be the same no matter the gender. Money, yes, makes it suspicious. Uh, and I think 20, 25 years difference, I think that's way too much.
Oh, strange. Ches, 25 years is way too much.
Yeah,
There's
25.
16 years between me and my wife, 18 years between my mother and my father. They were married for 40 years. So I mean, they did it well. But I do start thinking that 20, man, I actually think I'm at the borderline of being, I actually think 15, 16 is right at that cusp, man, because more than that, I don't know how my mother and father did it, to be honest. I don't know how they did it, but as a rule, I think above 15 years, then you are starting to get into generational differences, man. And,
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and the, the
different
mentality is
mentality.
different.
Yeah, yeah.
There are exceptions to every rule, but generally speaking, that's what I say, in that area. Throw a homie under the bridge like that, says the upper room. And 25 years isn't too much. A 50-year-old and a 74-year-old woman have a lot in common. Yeah, they're both about to fucking die. That's what's in common. That's what they have in common, Icebreaker. They're both gonna fucking die soon.
And the same doctor.
Yeah, and they probably have the same doctor too. Yeah, so you can't help who you fall in love with. I tried to walk away when I thought the gap was too big, but it told me I'm glad I listened to her. She told me no, and I'm glad I listened to her. Yeah, that's true. But it is what it is. Man, I'll tell you what, we're gonna get into the trivia, but that was What's Your Opinion tonight. That was our first episode of What's Your Opinion. We will go ahead and do another episode of that because I gotta be honest with you. I kind of enjoyed it. You know what I mean? I got to scroll back a little bit because I screwed everything up for a second. So I'm going to babble for one moment until my mouse gets me where I need to be. And I'm getting there. And basically where we learned everyone wants honesty until honesty shows up, right? Wearing steel-toed boots. And ChatGPT sucks with his humor. So if you don't think I'm a funny guy, blame ChatGPT. Tonight we covered relationships, bad smells, phones. We covered family, dating, parenting, and all the little social disasters that make life feel like a group project. Nobody studied for. Like, that was stupid as fuck. I don't know why I read it, but I did because you cannot stop in the middle of a line. But the point is not everyone agrees. You know what I mean? The point is that everybody has a line, and it gets funny when we find where that line is. So drop your final opinions in our chat. Tell us what the topic hit hardest. And remember, we got our trivia coming up right now. If your breath is bad, if your phone is loud, I know this is going for a stupid joke, if your ex is still texting and your family is toxic, I'm going to do it anyway. This episode was not about you. Probably. Okay. You didn't fuck me. So that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it, So what can I do, man? What can I do? We got trivia coming up here, bro. Do we have enough players for trivia tonight?
I don't know.
I don't know. It looked a little slow in here tonight. It looked a little slow. So
the people.
I don't know what to tell you.
If we don't have more than three previous council tonight.
Yeah, we need at least 3 people to play trivia, or else it's canceled. We need at least 3 because it's just what can I tell you? So you need a hell yeah if we're playing. Who's playing trivia tonight? Say hell yeah if you're in.
Nobody apparently.
Nobody apparently is playing trivia tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, we got Pete. We got the upper room. We got Triker. We got 2. We got man, we got to beg for these fuckers. Oh, Torog Fromos, please play because I really want to play. Please, yeah, thank you. So we got 3. We got Icebreaker, we got Kashmir. I mean, I can just see them reluctantly hitting it. Just like, oh, fuck it. Let me do it.
I'm going to do it tonight.
I'm going to do it.
I don't want to, but I'm going to do it.
Tara, I got your avatar up on the website now. You don't look like a 16-year-old brunette no more. You now have your avatar up there. So we are all up and good. I do, brother, remind me, I need Cena's avatar to put onto this new game for Tuesday.
Okay.
Because that thing spins. I don't know if you notice, as it spins, when you get picked, your avatar goes up in the left corner. I don't know if you noticed it or not.
In the top left corner. Yeah.
Yeah. So I need to get one from Cena so I can put something up there for her. I finally have Tara's and I have everybody else's in here. I think so.
We
So, man,
we can take Sina's YouTube profile picture, right?
yeah, but then you get that fuck.
Like we
Okay.
did with Tara.
Yeah, but then you get that YouTube thing.
No.
Did you see what I did to Tara's picture?
Yeah, I did. I did see it.
Did you see?
Yeah,
It looks good, man. It looks good. You don't think it looks good?
Oh yeah, it looks good. Yeah.
I put a background on it instead of being white.
And Joey disappeared for a second, and he's back.
Did I really disappear?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have. I'm trying to set everything up here, man. There you go. You can talk while I'm setting shit up, bro.
No, I was actually looking at our site. Speaking of our site, if you scan the QR code in the top left corner,
Yeah.
it's gonna take you to our site exactly where I am right now, and you can see the leaderboard for trivia. You can vote for apparently travel or fun facts. That's it.
What are you talking about?
Oh, now I see the background. Oh yeah, I did not see the background before. Yeah, well, it's 50 on the travel and 40 on the fun facts and 10 on the conspiracy.
Which we didn't even pay attention to today.
Yes. We ignored it 100%.
Because it was rigged.
It was rigged. I know Icebringer voted.
Icebringer rigged it.
Yep.
We will not have rigging in our show. We cannot do that.
It is unacceptable.
All right, man. I think we're pretty good, man. I think we got this all set up. Yeah.
Yep.
Does it look okay for you?
Yeah. No, go back to the way it was. It was perfecto.
What you mean without the top leaderboard thing?
Yeah. I mean, you don't really see the leaderboard, so yeah, that's
like that.
Perfect. Abruzzo.
It's a bruiso. All right, my brother. Let's do this then. What say you? Tonight we have a Rebus trivia for you. You know what a Rebus trivia is?
I don't really know. Please
You
explain.
don't know what Rebus trivia. Does anybody know what Rebus trivia is? Sora's in as well. I hope you got Sora in there as well.
A little late, but yeah, I got it.
At least it wasn't about the answers. All right, well, tonight we have a Rebus quiz for you, and I was working on that other thing for Tuesday, so I didn't get into what I wanted to in this trivia. But moving forward, I anticipate we're going to have a boss round. The last 5 questions of every round, because we do 15 questions, the last 5 questions of every round are going to flash like that, or they're going to alternate different something. So there's never both things, both question or picture or anything at the same time. So it makes that whole copy thing a beast. So it's called boss mode, and that should happen next Sunday. So here we go, starting today, which is a Rebus quiz. You're going to figure it out real quick. You got sound?
Oh, yeah. I got it.
Oh, shit. I hope I put the music in the right shit. I did not.
Load quiz?
I'm going to load the quiz again. But no, I do not have the music in the right spot. I do not think.
No, it's question 0. You didn't go to question 1.
Oh, I should have. It was there. It's there. Oh my God. Are you serious right now?
Yeah, you're at question 0.
Oh, man. I'm at question 1. Yeah, but it should be there. Start
and
intro.
Is right. The answer is A, B, C, and D.
Is that what it's showing?
No.
Is it working?
Oh, this is not good. You have to make the whole picture bigger.
Do you have sound?
Yes, I do have sound.
I don't need your friendship. I don't need your praise.
That's not going to work, bro.
No. We need the picture bigger.
All right, hang on a second.
Show me respect. I'll give it back tenfold. Show me loyalty. That's a line we'll hold. But come with lies, disrespect, and doubt. You release a beast that shouldn't be out. I am what you earn. I am what you show. Be true to my face. Our friendship will grow. Come with poison. Come with shame. Don't act surprised when I answer the same. You don't have to like me, but respect is a must. If you are a loyal friend, you'll earn.
So that was, I don't know why that was so big. Should have been. We had that worked out before.
Let's give people another 4 or 5 seconds to
Okay.
get their answers together.
Okay.
Make sure everybody's in. Everybody's in.
Well, the answers are locked. They can't even see the answers right now.
Yeah, but just give them a second or two. Yeah. Okay. I got them all.
Okay.
I got them all.
You got them all. All right. Sorry about that, guys. We checked on that, but for some reason, these, yeah, it's even doing it on mine, to be honest with you. The picture is too big.
Yeah, it's big, but it's good.
No, it's not okay. It's okay if you do it this way, right? But it makes it, but no, it's not okay for me either. So I'm going to have to make that smaller, but okay. Well, we are where we are, man. This is what it is for tonight. Next, I got too many things going on, bro. I mean, I'm trying to do this and that.
Reveal the answer.
No, I don't want to.
Sure.
The answer is B. I understand. All right, next question. 2 out of. All right, we're on track now.
The kind of man you'll find in me, it's your reflection. It's the person I see. Yeah. It's the person I see. Yeah.
This is what they call a rebus quiz.
Help you stand. You'll never ask twice for a helping hand. My circle is small, my words stronger than steel. We can stand together or at my feet you will kneel. Show me respect, I'll give it back tenfold. Show me loyalty, it's a line we'll hold. But come with lies, disrespect and doubt. You'll release a beast that shouldn't be out. I am what you earn, I am what you show. Be true to my face, our friendship will grow. Come with poison, come with shame. Don't act surprised.
Answers are locked. Now, you can say, I mean, here's the thing about a rebus thing. Answer is A, man overboard. Does it mean man on board? It is. But where do you ever hear the saying man on board? You might hear all aboard, and that's aboard. You never hear man aboard, but you do hear man overboard, don't you? That's rebus, baby. That's rebus. Next question, 3 out of 15.
The same. You don't have to like me, but respect is a must. If you are a loyal friend, you'll earn my trust. The kind of man you'll find in me, it's your reflection. It's the person I see. It's the person I see.
Yeah, man overboard, Pete. Exactly.
I don't ask for much, or something I won't give, but my morals are strong. It's how I live. Respect my name, I'll respect yours. Break the peace, I'll slam the door. I am what you earn, I am what you show. Be true to my.
Hey, is Tara not playing today?
Yes, she said hell yeah. So
She said hell yeah, right? But I didn't catch her in the last one or this one, did she? Oh, she got in on this one. She missed the last one though, right? Yeah, she missed the last one, bro.
Yes, she did.
Bummer. Oh well. Answers reveal the answer is D, just between you and me. Everybody got it right except for Pete. Now, what was Pete thinking? Between friends. The fuck, Pete? The fuck? Of all the ones there, I could see just us. No, I couldn't use me and you. I could see, man. Your strong suit must be next Thursday, Icebringer. Yeah. There you go. Next question.
Our friendship will grow. Come with poison, come with shame. Don't act surprised when I answer the same. You don't have to like me, but respect is a must. If you are a loyal friend.
Says she has a slow lag, my brother. So give her an extra 2 or 3 seconds.
Okay.
Your reflection is the person I see. Bring me
It does have to get all the way across the other side of America, after all.
Yep.
Bring me betrayal. It's a monster you'll find. I am who I am, and that will always be true. So the person you meet is all it's up to you.
Well, now, answers are locked, and I'll tell you what, this is an easy one. It's going to be a high-scoring game tonight, but you have Joey's promise. It is not going to be this way. It will not be this way for the next one. We have boss round coming up on the next one. Okay, Tara got in. There we go. We got reveal answer. C, reading between the lines, of course. Absolutely. Next question. This is our first attempt at a rebus quiz.
Alarm goes off, I'm already late. Burnt my toast and dropped my plate. It doesn't matter what goes on. A new day starts with each moment.
Indeedy. It's what the common phrase is for this one. It's you know what? It's mind over matter, people. It's mind over matter. So answer is D, my brother.
Everybody
I cannot believe Pete got it wrong.
except the upper room.
I cannot believe he got it wrong. I don't think he wants to win a shirt.
Yeah, I think so, because he knows he's not gonna give us the address, so it's useless to win.
He's not going to get the address. That's right. Don't forget the monthly winner wins a shirt, man. And yeah, we still got a few of those left. And if you happen not to be in that size, then we got no extra larges left. But I think we have at least one of each of the other shirts left. So yeah, before we have to start thinking about something else, brother.
Yeah.
Next question.
Rain comes down, my car won't start. The tension builds within.
That's right, Icebringer. He proven that by far. But as I'm looking at these now too, I'm saying to myself, these are a little too easy too. And I even went through you saw that trivia problem I had trying to figure this shit out today. As I'm looking at that, I'm going, no way, man.
Just let you know, find the good, hold it tight, turn the wrong into something right. She works 2 jobs and gets little sleep. She has responsibilities. She has.
All right, we got question 6 out of 15 there, right there, and the answer was C, head over heels. Yeah.
And everybody got it right. Hey!
Absolutely. If they didn't, I'd be upset.
But the love she feels means something more. Her mother calls just to say hello. The familiar voice helps her smile grow. She wipes her eyes and grabs the keys. Some kind of words can bring you peace. Wake up, stand up, let the day begin. Shake off the trouble, let laughter in. Find the good, let it shine. One small spark can change your mind. The day starts bad, but you control the flow. Life doesn't stop, it just lets you know. Find the good, hold it tight, turn the wrong into something right.
That's all right, man. After we screwed them over for June, they all deserve to get some good points.
A little bit.
They kind of all deserve to get some good points this time. Yeah, they really do. Besides, we got to give Ches a chance because he's really failing lately. You know, he's talking a lot of shit to Vinay, and he's not doing, Triker's almost all up his ass.
Chaz, you gotta fight harder, my brother. You gotta fight
a little bit harder. I mean, you got to somehow convince Vinay not to give the right answer, Ches. That's your best bet, is to convince her. Vinay, look it up there. Look, Vinay, and convince her of that for 45 seconds so she misses a trivia question. You know what you do, Ches? Get in Discord and say, Vinay, I need some help. I don't understand this. Come over here. That's the way to do it, brother. Next question.
Did you reveal the answer? No.
It was the right answer. What everybody said. Hey, check it out. Check it out, though.
Oh yeah.
Split decision. Split decision was the last one. Was the last one, people. Sorry. Do you like the new little thing I've added to this thing, man?
And it makes a difference. It makes
It makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yes.
So now I think I got to go to the next question, though. I think I got to go back, though. Found a little glitch. Got to go back to this one again. I can't go back and start right where I left off in the other one.
Okay.
I'm going to have to make that so I can pause, go back, and then go back to where it left off.
I don't want to scare you or something, but we lost the sound.
What?
We lost the sound, the music.
I'm sorry, you what?
We lost the music. We don't hear the music. I mean, I don't hear the music. I don't know if... it's on pause. That's why.
I paused it right now, but you didn't hear the music just now?
No.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm not joking.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Well, you know I don't joke about stuff like this, my brother. Maybe from time to time, but not today.
Okay.
I do have sound now. I do have music. It's all good.
Well, we just found another bug in the system.
Yep.
If I hit that review thing, it won't pick back up. I got to fix that.
Old man walks with aching knees past the pawn shops and the sad
Bugs will happen, man. You don't know them until you hit them.
So people hit the answer again. Hit the answers again.
Of course, they'll give the answer again. Hey, this is going to happen, man, when you build this shit, man. You can't check everything all the time. Who knew to check that? Who knew to check that? So that's something I'll have to fix. That's a bug, and I got to fix it. That's all. So that shit's going to happen. And what other way to find out? But right here, right in the middle of something.
Wait a second. We don't have all the answers.
We have all the answers.
Where's Tara?
They had 3 minutes to answer this, dude. They had enough time. Speaking of time after time, the answer is B. Next question.
One small spark can change your mind. The day starts bad, but you control the flow. Life doesn't stop, it just lets you know. Find the good, hold it tight, turn the dark.
Dude, I'm drinking my apple juice plain out of the bottle. You didn't tell me, dude.
I didn't see you. I was with trivia. I really didn't see you.
Your daily routine, choose to be happy and live your dream.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness gracious. Wait till you see this, my brother. Wait till you see this, my brother.
Eggnog. Eggnog.
No. Look at this. Answer is D, backward glance. Oh.
Babe.
Oh, you're going down, Vinay. You're going down. Yeah, you're going down. I'll be your voice for you, Ches. I'll be your voice. You tell me, my brother, what you need to say, and I'll tell her. You're going down, Vinay. It's on right now. Lecca, lecca, Vinay. Lecca, lecca.
Friends all around you, we ready now. We came in laughing loud as thunder. Same old crew, but getting younger. Baseline jumping, bodies on fire. Every new beat taking us higher.
Higher, take it higher.
No fake smiles, just party nights. All good friends on the flashing lights. Find your groove and bounce it right. Beats locked in and the music's tight. Lecca, 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 lecca.
Hey, anybody over in the chat would if you'd be kind enough to let our American friends over there, the Taras and the hillbillies and these kind of people, would you let them know what leka leka means? Because they have no idea. They think it's just a word, leka leka, but it is not. The answer is side by side, people. A. So Triker, he has it wrong. Kashmir, she has it wrong, and everybody else, well, you was just geniuses.
System fire! Hands in the air, let the whole room know. Who step in now? We start this show. Start this show. Music pumping, feet can't stand still. Go home early, no one will.
Leka, leka,
Awesome times,
leka, leka,
body grinds.
leka, leka,
Don't move it slow.
leka, leka.
Let good times grow. Leka leka,
Hey,
Best friends forever.
leka leka.
Enjoy together.
Best friends turn the night insane. Sun comes up, we still remain. No regrets and no pretending. Leka leka leka.
all righty, man. All righty, here we go. We got reveal the answers for this one. The answer is C, tricycle, my brother.
Tricycle, cycle.
Yeah,
cycle.
tricycle, man.
3 times cycle, it's a tricycle. Yeah. Makes sense.
Tricycle. What? Don't call Triker, Kashmir, and Tara. You know, don't. You better stop it. Say you're sorry. No, hey, whoa. I draw a line. You don't, Triker, Kashmir, or Tara do not get wah, wah, wah. In fact, they get the backward version of that. They get the backward of that. Don't listen to him, guys. Don't listen to him. I got your back. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Icebringer. Vinay is a copycat. There's no way she knew that one on her own. I agree with you. I agree.
Never ending. Bongo hit and the banjo swing. Robot voice to the crazy thing. Reggae man calling from the back. Bring that leka back. Leka to the left,
Leka to the right.
leka with your people.
To the
I have no idea what this
Leka
one
when
is.
we laugh.
Leka when we shout.
Leka
It
for
doesn't
the
even make
friends.
sense to me, this one.
Without.
So,
Leka, leka,
Awesome times,
leka, leka,
body grinds.
leka, leka,
Don't move it slow.
leka, leka.
I will
You know,
answer.
this one doesn't make any sense to me unless there was a number 2 in there. Then I would have made sense, right? Then it
Yeah.
would have made sense. H2O.
No.
It would have made sense. H2O. But there's no 2 in there, right? So what else could this one be?
I think it's C.
You think it's C. Well, Tara thinks it's C along with you, brother. And I
Yeah.
honestly have no idea. So let's find out together. It's H2O.
H to O.
Yeah, like water, H2O. But it should have been the number 2 in there. I don't agree with that one, man.
No, it's from H all the way to O. It's not H to O. It's from H to O.
Yeah, but why put all those letters in between it?
So they can get you in a trap to say C letter by letter because it's H I J K L M N O. You know.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
little bit
All
of-
right. Man, if I'm a player, I have to squabble about that one.
Man,
I have to squabble about that one. I have to say
everybody
that.
who didn't get it right, you're not gonna get the button on this one. You know what? I'm gonna give myself the button.
Leka leka,
Best friends forever.
leka leka,
Enjoy together.
leka leka,
Leka, leka,
leka leka, leka leka, leka leka, leka leka.
leka, leka.
System overload.
Yeah, squabble. Upper room, Pete. Squabble. That's the word. Squabble. Woo! Let me see here.
Turn it up just a notch.
Turn it up just a notch. Man, this one I think was too easy. What do you say?
I didn't see it. I didn't have a chance to see it.
No, I don't know. You know, the funny part is I put these quizzes together, but I don't even know the answers. And by the time I even look at them, I forget because I'm too busy playing around, singing a song and looking at you and paying attention over here. But it's A, no mistake.
No mistake, zero mistake. No mistake.
Zero mistake.
Mistake number one. Yeah, makes sense. No mistake.
It makes sense, right? It makes sense, right? Man,
Yeah.
yeah, but listen, I got to do something here real quick. Squabble.
Squabble.
Yeah, what the meaning of squabble? Meaning of squabble, because Pete's putting in there, he doesn't know what squabble means, right?
He likes
So-
to use those fancy words. So you should know this one.
He likes to put the fancy words in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just want to get that because I can't. Unfortunately, I can't put two screen shares at once. Unfortunately, with here. Otherwise, I could. Huh?
You cannot?
No, I cannot. I cannot do that. But you know, what I can do is something like this. I can. Let me see. If I were to do like this, the media trivia, okay, and I put up this thing and I go like this. Now, does it show or does it not? Can I put this up or can I not? Let me see. Let me see if I can do it. No, see, it doesn't let me. But can I put an image file in there? I absolutely can. So if I went to like screenshots and I come over here and I go like this, I can absolutely do that, right?
Oh yeah.
And there is squabble.
A squabble.
That is what that's what squabble means.
It's a noise. Petty argument or disagreement, typically about an unimportant matter. It
There you go.
Both a verb to agree and a I don't see that to.
All right, that's
Yeah,
enough, bro. That's enough. That's
Yeah,
enough.
thank you.
That's enough. Okay.
It was
Squabble. That's what it
it was-
means, Pete.
Yeah, we had chess saying to argue.
To argue, we had to squabble. Shy. Oh man, what's going on over here? Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
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 There's no uh-oh in our trivia.
Oh, there's a huge uh-oh in our trivia. There's a huge uh-oh, my brother.
There is no uh-oh.
You want to bet me?
No.
Do you want to bet me?
But I know you. I'm sure there's no uh-oh. I
You're
know
sure-
you have a shortcut to bring everything back in motion.
You think so?
Yeah, man. Like I told you, I'm starting to believe again that you are a computer guru.
You should not believe all things so fast, my brother. You should not believe things so fast because you know when I'm sitting here and I'm trying to do my shit like this, right? And I'm talking to you guys and I'm trying to overplay other things and do other things. I mean, like for instance, we were there. Like I don't even have my fuck, dude, fuck. We're fucked. We're fucked. You got to talk for a few minutes. Why?
Well,
Because I really fucked me.
How is that even possible? Did you close the window with the trivia?
I fucking did. I did, but I did.
You know, my brother, let me give you the button.
Oh my god, I actually did, man.
Yeah, but
And I'm trying to. I actually did, bro. I did, and unfortunately for me, I have to go down and I have to go back up, and I have to come to here and I have to go to here, and and I'm going to have it for you in 2 seconds. Okay, I'm going to have it for you in 2 seconds. But
a moment.
take this one off. You got to take this one out of stage, bro. Remove from the studio, okay? And then I have to share the screen, and then I have to share this screen again.
Oh, sure.
All right. Are you good?
Yeah.
Are you good? Okay. If you're good, I'm good too. Because the one good thing about that jumping to oh fuck me.
Yeah, you can jump immediately to the question. Question 14, right?
I can go right to question 13. It was.
Yeah, 13 was the last one.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go next question, 13. And you should hear some Pete Swag double boom! You hear sound, brother?
Enjoy
Yep.
together.
I'm sorry about the delay.
I am having.
We cannot,
System
my brother, we cannot see answer D. Move the window a little bit
For
down.
what? It makes it more interesting.
A little bit, but unfair. Stop.
I told you I'm going to stop him. I told you, my brother. I will stop them from Googling at all costs. I will. What the fuck? Oh, it started new. Okay, it answered. The song stopped. Man, I am all over you guys. In case you have. It is funny that I screwed up on mistake, huh? Yeah, on the zero mistake one. Yeah, on the zero mistake one. That's true. That's true. Pete Double S, man, what you saying, my brother? What you up here for?
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Of course. Can you hear me? Of course we can hear you.
I don't know if you have technical problems, man. I'm all right, man. Good to see you guys again, but
Man, we're having all kinds of problems today, but that's because of me, not because of Milo. I'm just fucking everything up because I'm trying new shit here.
I've been in the crowd and loving the whole
a little
time.
bit like this. I don't know why your voice sounds like this a little bit.
My little voice is. Okay, well, I tell you what. If I'm not looking good, if I'm not sounding good,
No,
my goodness,
it's all good.
I sound like
It's all good. you sound like you're from a big hallway.
Oh, echo.
Yeah, a little bit of echo. Yeah.
Guys, continue with the trivia. Can we talk later? But thank you so much. This is
Man.
entertaining, man. What the hell?
Yeah,
are you
chill
talking
out, man. Chill out. We got 2 more to go unless we hit overtime.
Yeah, sit here with us.
Unless you got somewhere to be.
Welcome to the place where the wild ones walk.
Man, I've been screwing up all over tonight, man. This is my bad. This is technical bullshit. I'm figuring shit out.
I'm loving the music. I'm loving it.
It's not okay, TV. Yeah, we say it proud. To Mike Litter, we're talking to the crowd. Joey shits and Milo giggles with the grin. Chaos and comedy every time we begin. 15 years deep, brothers we became. Built it from scratch now.
Oh, you got smart people in here.
No, man. Oh, man. They is geniuses, ain't they? Except for Icebringer. He's the one who's not a genius. I mean, he's the one that had to break the mold here and go with A. I'm just trying to say now. It would really fuck with me if everybody said it was A. Now, this answer's A. No, of course it's not. Of course it's not. I don't know what he was thinking. He must have had too many apple juices.
Icebringer.
Yeah. He says it kind of looks like an A. It kind of looks like a D. Next, the
He
final
kinda
question.
looks like a D. I like
Kind of looks like a D,
Subliminal.
man.
subliminal.
Oh, Vinay got it wrong, he says. Yeah, Vinay
But-
did get it wrong.
No.
No, yeah, she got it wrong.
Okay.
No, you know something, Milo? You need to stop picking on Vinay. I don't know, since when has it become Vinay Day for you? Why do you always pick on her lately?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know what happened.
I mean, why did you tell me to get?
She's a
Why did you tell me to
champion.
harass
Here's the
Vinay
thing.
so much?
Can I answer that? Because she's a champion. You when you're on the top, everybody's trying to get at you, and when you're top, it's like if Renee is the Zlatan of this World Cup. If this was the World Cup, she's the Zlatan, and everyone's going to go.
If this were the World Cup, she would be like America right now.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
Vinay, listen, I need Vinay, just you and me for a second, Vinay. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I pick on you so much lately, but that my brother Milo told me to stop being so nice to you. He does not have the same rapport we have. You see how I send you those little private things off to the side there. Make sure you're up to loop and everything. Milo is not that way. He's not so loving. So he wants me to get on you because you've won the trivia so much, and he really doesn't want to send a third shirt to you. So he really wants Ches to win. So, I just want to let you know this is how it goes, Vinay. This is the reality. Last question. What are you calling me a liar, Pete?
well, hey, I'm not calling you a bullshitter, but
Hey, where'd you go? Where did Pete go?
Where did Pete go?
Did
Did he just jump out or did you kick him out?
No, he just jumped.
If you feel that rhythm, don't just sit and stare. Get involved with
Oh, still Team Milo, are we? Oh, okay, Vinay. Okay, Vinay. You see, you asked for it. This is you asking for it. It's not okay TV. Yeah, we're doing it right.
YouTube, Facebook,
We go live 3 nights.
Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Lock it in tight.
7:40 p.m. That's when we take flight.
GMT plus 3 when the summer kicks in.
Fucking 3, not 2. Fucking 3. Look, I look a retard. GMT plus 3, and I'm putting 2 up. Oh my goodness gracious, man! Still Team Milo. I can't believe she. Oh, there he goes.
no apologies, man.
If it were nighttime, I could see you disappearing, but it's not. So I don't know why you're just not.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh my God! Oh, I felt
Where
that
did you
one
go
in the
to, bro? Where did you go to, brother?
Hey, man, I had technical issues, man. I had technical
Hey,
issues. I had to.
Milo, have you ever seen this? How fast? Have you ever been able to wash a car before your chair stops spinning?
No.
This dude did this. I swear to God, I was on his show the other night, and he said to me, you would have thought he would have given me the show for 5 minutes while he was gone, right? For 3 minutes. You would think, okay, I gotta go wash the car 2 or 3 minutes. Let me put Joey up on stage, keep things going. No, instead he mutes the whole goddamn show, puts me backstage, waits. I look at his chair spinning. He gets up, his chair is spinning. He went and washed the car and got back before his chair stopped spinning. And I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you the truth.
Oh, Pete,
Mhm,
Pete,
mhm, mhm.
that should be your superpower. That should be your superhero.
Oh, I was about to say.
No doubt. Can you imagine the hose that has to let that water out in 10.2 seconds?
Oh, don't you get into the science. Don't get into the science right now. Don't get into the science. You're going to break brains. You're going to break brains. Listen. I just wanted to say,
What you got to say to yourself? So, how do you get back before a chair stops spinning, Pete? How do you do it?
Okay, I don't want to get into. I don't want to spoiler alert for next Tuesday.
Answer C, people, man. That was the last question. Answer C. Do we have a tie, my brother? Or are we going to overtime?
No. We actually have a clear winner, my brother.
Are you serious? No, I did not think that was possible. Who got it wrong other than Vinay?
Well, who got it wrong? Let me start with third place tonight.
Okay.
Okay. So on third place, we have Triker with 12 out of 15. Well,
Okay.
not
But
bad,
we have a
right?
clear winner. I can shut this down.
Yes, you can shut it down. We have a clear winner.
Okay.
Fighting on the second place, we have Chaz, Icebringer, and Vinay with 13 out of 15.
Icebringer and Ches.
Icebringer, Chaz, and Vinay.
I'm calling foul. I'm calling foul.
Foul.
Why?
Why?
I'm calling foul. I'm calling foul.
Wait. You know, well, hold on a second. We're gonna have to appeal this.
Yeah. And he had me shut it down before I could use my review button.
You're taking your red hat on.
I'm taking Chez's side. I am my brother's keeper, and Vinay is Team Milo. I stand with Chez. Chez is the people.
Who
It's a tie,
stands with Ches?
it's a tie
This is a
between
movie.
Ches, Vinay, and Icebringer. On
First of all, think about this for a second. You have a smart South African lady. You have a smart ass South African man.
Yes.
And you have a hillbilly. What are the odds of the three of them tying? What are the odds?
Apparently
May I say
tonight,
this?
a miracle just happened.
A miracle just okay.
May I say that's a wonderful movie that I would love to see. You know,
What, two Africans and a hillbilly?
yeah, those three characters meet at a bar. That's a movie I want to see. Go ahead.
They kind of have a movie out like that already. It's called Roots. You ever see it?
Let's move on.
So we have a clear winner, huh?
Yes, we do have a clear winner. And on first place, we have Sora WDS with 14 out of 15.
Yeah. Primo.
Dora is making her move, baby. She's making her move.
She wants the
See, I
ticket,
think
man.
Ches is is fighting the wrong woman here.
Ooh,
This month,
you know,
it's possible.
it's crazy. He's going to fight two positions. He's got two
Oh, yeah.
fronts to consider. And they're both good at war, right? They're very.
They
good
really are.
at war.
They really are. Congratulations, Sora. Very well done. My brother,
Yes.
Pete, you guys got
Yes.
some shit to bullshit about? Are you done? We over? We got what we got?
Right? Milo,
We about
you go
done,
ahead,
Pete?
man.
You got something on your mind? You got something to tell us
Here's
about
what-
the upper room? What's going on with your branding? And before we get out of here?
I'll tell you what. Here's what I gotta ask. You know, the only way the upper room is gonna move on real correct is whether we know here on my camp as the representative Pete Swagger of the upper room, swagger.com, by the way, SAWAGGA.com. If Chiz is there, I spelled it out for him. The good news is going to be whether my man Joey, you're going to be able to moonwalk this summer. You good
The fuck you talking about?
to moonwalk? You're going to be good. Are you going to be good this summer? Moonwalking this South African summer. That's
What?
when we know the upper room is going to be good.
In the winter.
Yes, your winter this summer.
I'm always
Basically-
moonwalking, dude. I'm slipping on ice all the time. What? I can't stand on ice, man. I'm fat. I'm
There you
clumsy.
go.
What makes you think I can move on ice, dude?
Good, because
Mike-
because you were a smooth talker, I assume you were a smooth walker. All right, let me put it that way. Okay, you're gonna dispute that? Get your lawyer to talk to my lawyer on that fact. All right, come on. Here's what I'm gonna say. On Sunday we're gonna.
Hey,
talk
Pete,
moon-
you're right. You're right, by the way. You're right. I just want to bring that up, okay?
Good.
What you told me about Milo and what you told me about Vinay, 100%. 100%, dude. I paid attention over these last 2 days.
I
Okay, go
can
ahead. I'm
see
sorry.
a
What were you
bus
saying?
When I see it. Yeah, I can see underneath the bus. All right. So guys, thank you so much. Joey. Milo. I think he's frozen.
Yes.
No. That's just his fucking Romanian stance.
Thank you so much for the great time. Happy to hang
You're
out.
more- You're more than welcome, Pete. Thanks for joining us. And you joining us, by the way, we have you lined up for Thursday with the superhero thing.
Yeah, Thursday. That's good. Yes.
You got your
I'll get
superhero
out.
outfit?
Oh,
You
you
can't
think
come up
I was
unless you
gonna
superheroed
snitch?
up, man.
I'm not gonna snitch on who I'm gonna be. You better get me off of this thing right now.
But you is somebody. Yes?
I'll see you on Thursday. I am somebody.
Okay. Of course you are somebody. So Thanks for joining us, Pete. Icebringer, to answer your question, no, I did not. I did not check into the aquatic ape theories. Man, Pete, this guy thinks monkeys used to swim. Dude.
Oh, him with the freaking history. Get out of here.
Right. No, it didn't happen. But I'm going to check into it anyway. Thanks for joining us, Pete. Thanks for joining us.
Guys.
Cheers.
Be well, guys. Thank you so much. Great time.
Icebringer says, what the fuck you talking about? Tara, Chez, Joey on Ice Capades. Joey, Milo, this was such a great quiz. I like it when I don't have to pay attention to the show to understand the quiz. Yeah, I said that to Milo today. I said, the thing about these quizzes that I don't like is just the opposite. The reason why we even introduced the quizzes into our show in the first place was to entice people to stay and watch our content, right? You wouldn't do good in the trivia if you didn't watch our content. But now we're kind of getting out of that because of the way that we've changed our content structure. It's kind of like we can't do both at the same time. So now we're keeping the trivia for you guys more than for us. You know what I mean? Now it's more for you guys. So I hope you like them. I hope you do appreciate. And that's the truth, because before it was to help keep the people in the channel. Yeah, but now we've changed the structure of our show, not to read so much, not to do script, but to do more off the wing things that we can't really make a trivia from the show. So now it's this made up trivia that for you guys, I hope you appreciate it. I mean, not appreciate us, appreciate the trivia, because this is all for you guys. Really, it truly is. And we have fun. I have fun with the music with it. That's where I have fun with the trivia 100%. It's a fun time for me, man. It's a great time for me. But I did not read about the apes, but I did promise him I would. Fuck, I did promise him, didn't I?
Yeah, we have to read into that.
All right, Milo, this is your mission. Check into the aquatic apes for me, please, and send me some shit about aquatic apes so that I pay attention and read it. Okay. So do that for me, please.
I'm gonna send you a summary of the information.
All right. Do that. No, Pete, these guys do not think monkeys used to swim. New trivia layouts helps me greatly with my being at work during them. Yeah, I know it does. Well, fantastic for you guys. Milo, take us out of this thing.
Man, I want to congratulate Triker for making it to third place, Chaz, Ice, and Vinay on second place, and Sora on first place. Congratulations, people. You blasted a lot of points, very good points. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for making this show wonderful. Spread the kindness, spread the love, and we'll see you on Sunday.
What's that? No. What can't
No. And Vinay, your special time is coming. I have a feeling.
Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, that was a last minute thought, because that's just because I give Renee a lot of shit lately, but that's because I just have fun giving her shit. I don't know why. I shouldn't. I decided to pick on her for some reason.
I have an idea, my brother. If Vinay wins this year, how many times she won this year? 3 times?
3 out of 4.
3 out of 4.
If she wins this next month.
If she makes by the end of the year 6 months, if she wins 6 months by the end of the year,
you're gonna fly me and you down there to meet her personally.
No.
No.
We're gonna cast your foot and we're gonna send that to her.
6 wins you need to get this year. 6 wins you need to get this year, and you get an autographed cast of my big toe. The whole foot will be too expensive, dude. You know how expensive that'll be in some cast, dude? A toe. The big toe.
The big toe. Okay. The big toe.
All right, people. Listen, man, I'm sorry for the screw ups tonight, man. I was playing with the technical stuff, trying to figure one thing out to another, and found a couple of bugs. So thank you very much. Everything my brother said, thank you guys so much in the chat. Thank you for the people out in the shadows. You guys mean everything to us. Hit share, like, subscribe. I'm Joey Shits. That there is my brother Milo Giggles. Together we make shits and giggles here on It's Not Okay TV. Scan the QR code. That brings you to our website. You got a whole bunch of stuff there you might want to check out, leaderboards and everything else. And And until the next time, which is Sunday, by the way, Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays. Our next one Sunday is so long farewell, but it's never goodbye. We'll catch you on Sunday.